Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to episode 31 of the Trophy Hoarders podcast. And in the last episode, when we was discussing are people buying platinum trophies or would we ever buy platinum trophies, we mentioned a little topic about is trophy hunting pointless? And we're going to be debating it today. And Chris, do you want to kick us off? Is it pointless? Is
Uh,
getting platinums pointless?
yes, it is. Let's be honest, mate. In the grand scheme of things, like we're spending. I mean, look, I'm trying to think that the Tony Hawk Platinum. I wish I remember how much time I spent on it. Like
Is it 100
70,
hours?
70
80?
hours, 78 hours or something. Mate, I could have done a lot better with my time than just
Yeah.
playing Tony Hawk, grinding that out. Especially, like, mate, how long does it take to like, learn a new language when you think about that?
Yeah, like if you full sent a new language or like a
Yeah,
new skill, like you could do some carpentry or something,
think how
learn how to swing
much.
a sword.
Yeah, or if I was like reading books, how much better my vocabulary would be. Some words I could pull at Mars would be unreal.
I feel like we've instantly annoyed every single body in the platinum niche with this opening. It could be the most controversial one of the year. We've had some controversial things already.
Mate, I feel like you got to be honest though. Like realistically, it's one of the ones where it's like if you're enjoying yourself, you're not wasting time. But we're
Yeah.
kind of wasting. You can be doing a lot better stuff than playing video games.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a weird one. And I think that when it comes to like platinum trophy hunting, like or gaming, let's say, like I think gaming is a great thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Platinum and trophy achievement hunting and that, like it wasn't in games like some time ago, like back in the day, let's say, when we was younger, and
Mm-hmm.
then they sort of it's more of a newer gimmick that we've learned to love in a way. And I'm just thinking, if trophies disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't really care. I liked gaming before, and I still think I'd like gaming after. This is just something that has come and added to it. Like it doesn't. If I really like a game, then I would probably do all of the side quests and like explore and try to level up and stuff. And like the fact they get a trophy, yeah, it's great. But do you know what I mean? It's like I find myself doing a lot more games that I probably don't actually enjoy just for some weird self gratification
Mm-hmm.
from strangers on the internet. It's like, why do I even do this?
I think there is like good sides to trophy hunting as well though, especially I'm thinking in particular like The Last of Us, where it's like, mate, I played that game on normal difficulty, whatever year it came out, the remastered version, and I was like, mate, amazing game, what a game. Then played it how many years ago? Like 2 years ago or something like that. So I think it was like 10 years after it came out, going for the platinum trophy. Mate, see playing it on Survivor, like the hardest difficulty. I would never have done that before. But see, you have to do it to get the platinum trophy. Totally different experience. Now I'm like, see, to get the full experience of The Last of Us, you need to play it on Survivor. Like, that's the way the game was like made to be played on. But I'd never experienced that if it wasn't for the platinum trophy. Same with the UFC games as well. Like, I always loved the UFC games, but I never played online because I was always like, oh man, people online are going to be really good. I'm going to get the shit kicked at me. And then I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? For the UFC game, I'll try it. I'll see how hard the platinum is. Mate, it turns out not to beat my own dick, but somebody's got to do it. I'm actually not fucking bad at the UFC games. So the more you learn, it
Yeah.
makes you experience new things.
Yeah. Like I'm big on the Last of Us thing there. I do think playing it on grounded, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I do think that is
Oh yeah,
the
grounded. That's
the
what it is.
peak, yeah, like the peak way to play it, or at least in my case, because I was like, oh my God, like I've got nothing. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost in the game, sort of like putting things together. But then I was like, the game wouldn't be that harsh where you couldn't get through it. So it's like basically whatever spawned in, not everyone is going to search every single cupboard. But then I guess it would encourage you to search every single cupboard because you literally need anything you can get your hands on
Mm-hmm.
to find things. So I was like, I know it's evil, but like the devs aren't that evil. Like you can get through it if you do persevere. And like it like don't get me wrong, like trophy hunting does bring out a lot of good things. Like that sense of achievement and even extending like the shelf life of a game, even though I feel like that's a bit of a dodgy topic for me because I'm not the biggest fan of New Game Plus, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
But like for some people, they really do enjoy doing like New Game Plus or New Game Plus Plus and things like that. So
I feel like it's one of
it
the ones where, see, speaking on time, I feel like in the last, I don't know how many years it would maybe be, like in 5 years or so, it's like developers have noticed the trophy hunting community more. Not that we're like a big community, like it's still small in like grand scheme of things, but it's like they've purposely made some trophies a lot longer to get just so they
Yeah.
can let stat pad and be like, oh, the average playtime for people that buy our game is like 200 hours, when in reality it'd be closer to like 50 for the average person. But it's just trophy hunters are like boosting up. I'm not saying we're that fucking important that we boost it that much, but as an example, you know.
Yeah. It, I think what the problem might be is that while trophy hunting is worth it in some aspects, I feel like it puts unnecessary pressures to start doing other games, if that makes sense.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean? Because like we've got these public lists, or your friends can see them at least, or maybe in the niche, let's say you would display that or have your PlayStation profiles account reviewed by a YouTuber, etc. It's like you're putting yourself out there where it's like you're on show, like even now with social media, we're all on show. Like, well, some people are. Do you know what I mean? Like our lives are constantly being broadcasted, and it's just yeah, it's
nah, I wouldn't agree with that. I don't really care what anybody thinks about my trophy
Yeah,
list.
but like some people do, for instance, like some
Mm,
people want to hit like a really cool milestone, if that makes sense. Like I know, I mean, I did it for myself, but my milestones, for instance, if I hide Black Ops 2, which is a flagged game on PlayStation profiles, that ruins my milestones and gives me
mm.
some like really dodgy like 1-9, like my 199th platinum would then be my 200th that shows off, if that makes sense. And it's like again, I don't really care too much about it, but it's just like something that annoys me because I know that that's not my 200th platinum, if that
Mm.
makes sense. And we're kind of just like break down to think, oh, why the hell has he got My Little Pony as his 200th platinum? Like, do you know what I mean?
To send a message, mate. I think that the other thing is, I feel like with trophy hunting, you don't get experience as many games because it's
I think
like
that's what I'm
I'm
trying to get at.
sinking,
Yeah.
you know, however long it is, say like 100 hours into a game. I could have beat that campaign in 20 hours, and then it's 8 hours cleanup. That 8 hours cleanup could have been spent experiencing another 4 games or something like that, you know?
Yeah, like I think about what I'm doing at the minute. Like I was saying to you, I'm playing through Destiny, right? Like finally, hopefully getting the platinum trophy for that after like 10 years or however long. And leveling up the subclasses is taking so long, and I don't know how long it will take either. That's one of the issues as well. I generally don't know how long it takes to be like, oh, maybe it's 10 hours. I said that 10 hours ago and I'm still going, and it's like,
Mm.
when is this trophy and the level's gonna pop? And I think there's so many other games that I've half played or want to go back to, like Death Stranding 2. I started that and I loved it, but I've not been back to it. And I was like, I probably could have made a good dent with these 20 hours that I've just been doing, repeating the same mission over and over again. And it's like, what is the point? I mean, I know the point. I'm going to make a video on it, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like, even then, so like, what is the point of me doing this? Like, it was fun for the first 5 hours, and now I'm like banging my head against the wall, hoping it turns into a marshmallow and it tastes nice, and it's not going to.
It's that sunken cost fallacy that we talk about, mate. Where it's like you've just spent so many hours. You're like, say 100 hours. You're like, I've only got like 10 left. Like, I just need to farm it. Same like with Tony Hawk, where I was, I've done all the hard trophies. I just need to like farm this last few hours and just get the easy shit done. Put a TV show on and just switch my brain off, kind of thing.
Yeah. With Tiny Hawk, did you get rewards for doing, like, obviously, I'm not on about the platinum trophy, but obviously you've replayed it so much. Like, did you get like anything in game, like a new skateboard or
You get
like a
like
hidden character
you get
for
skateboard
for your trouble?
skins, you get like wee outfits
Okay.
for your guy. But I think like each person only had like 4 outfits, and they're like pretty easy to get. And the skateboard, most of the skateboard designs were kind of shit, to be honest, at least for me. Um, but no, like in terms, oh, in fact, one of the things that was cool was you get the tapes, and there's like a tape in each level. But if you collect them all as Tony Hawk, you get like a wee video of Tony Hawk doing like skate tricks in real life. So it's like as you
That's
do
pretty
that with
cool.
each person, you get that. And I was like, mate, that's cool. I like seeing that. But
Yeah, like I feel like that adds value to the journey, but I know not every game is like that, if that makes
mm,
sense. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, congratulations, you've just got an imaginary digital pixel.
mm,
Well
here's,
done. Great
but
job.
mate, look, I also really like trophies because it's like, so I'm thinking about doing some like, especially next year, like PS2 games, just beating, every single James Bond game on the hardest difficulty, whatever, all that shit, right? And it's like, see, thinking back on the PS2 era, you don't really get much of a reward for beating games on the hardest difficulty. You know what I mean? Like maybe you get like a skin or something like that. Whereas now it's like I actually get a wee trophy that I can show off and people can click on and be like, oh fuck, you beat the game on ultra uber difficulty or whatever, you know. Whereas PS2 era, obviously you never had that. So
Yeah. I wonder what like the split between trophy hunters is in the sense of some people really enjoy the challenge of that difficulty mode because they love the game, right?
mhm,
So let's take Devil May Cry. People love that game, or sorry, they love the franchise and they love, whatever games they do as a preference. And they'll play that on like the hardest difficulties and they'll put together these mad combos purely for the love of the game. And maybe they get a trophy, but they may not actually care about the trophy. It's just they love the game so much that they want to do this. Like, how many players do you think play through games like Mine Laben, let's say, just for the trophy? Like, not because they enjoy the game and they're wanting to do it. They're just doing it for the trophy. Like is to me, I don't think that's worth it personally. That's why I've not done Mine Laben. I don't like the game. I
mhm,
don't want to do it. So it's like, why would I suffer? Like I'm not even getting a sense of achievement because while I've achieved something hard, it's not because I've done it for the love of the game, you know?
mhm. It's the same as like you ever seen the Resident Evil people that do the randomizers?
Oh yeah, they're pretty cool.
Where it's like Resident Evil 2, but every enemy's Mr. X. And it's like, mate, that's the love of the game. They're going through some fucking
Yeah.
shit. But it's, mate, same as like COD. Like, how many Call of Duty games would you have beat on Veteran if there was no trophies?
Well, this is the funny thing. When I had a Nintendo Wii, which for context, World at War, I'm talking about Call of Duty World at War, I should have said that. That didn't have zombies on the Nintendo Wii edition, and I think I may have told this story on an earlier episode of the podcast, but gather in for story time. I beat that game probably like two or three times on Veteran on the Nintendo Wii with fucking nunchucks, and I think I had like a hand pistol or whatever I did at the time. Extremely skilled at the Nintendo Wii version of World at War, okay? And it was not unlocking zombies. And that was like I thought that you needed to complete the campaign on Veteran for zombies. So I think that's where it started. My playing Call of Duties on the hardest difficulty because I did actually end up enjoying the challenge of doing it. And like, I didn't think about obviously there were no trophies on Wii, but like skip forward to Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I did all of these veteran runs back in like 2011, 2012, 2010, and I didn't know what trophy. Obviously, I knew what they were, but like it's not as I don't know. Like on PS4 and 5, you can obviously click into the dashboard and see trophies like easily in descriptions. Like back in PlayStation, if they were hidden, you didn't know what it was
Aye.
for, and it was like a lot harder to see what you needed to get as a trophy hunter. So it's like I was just playing it because I enjoyed going through these COD campaigns on Veteran. I enjoyed that challenge. It was like purely love of the game, and as well, like I didn't have anything else to do. Like I had four games, and you made the most of it. I think maybe part of the problem now is there's just like an abundance of games available.
Mm.
Like maybe developers should actually just like take 5 years to make a game, so we're in a bit of a drought and we appreciate things more.
Gives us time to work on the backlog. I mean, I never played
Yeah.
like COD campaigns on Veteran. I would always just play through it on normal. Same like I was looking back on my trophy list as well. See like Uncharted. I just played. In fact,
Mm.
I played. I think one of the Uncharted games I played through it on easy just because I played it for the story. Like as a
Yeah,
kid,
I think I probably did the same, to be
yeah, I
honest
don't
with
even think
you.
I played it on normal. But I mean, I just played games to play games. I was never like I'm pure
Yeah,
choking for a challenge kind of thing. Whereas
it is.
they were doing it on the
Go on.
hardest difficulty every fucking game.
Yeah. But I find it really funny that I say funny, like I laugh in pain. Like The Last of Us and the Uncharted games back from the PS3. I don't know what it is with Naughty Dog's trophy lists, but they don't really give anything away for free. Like it's like complete the game, you get a trophy, and then like everything else is so oddly specific. So like if you go back and, or if I go back and look at my completion rates for the PlayStation 3 versions of those games, probably got like 4% in the trophies.
Mhm.
Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just like you had to really jump through some hoops if you wanted to get those platinums back in the day. And it's like, yeah, I just think of The Last of Us. Like, I think I would probably cry myself to sleep if I had to do because it was like the multiplayer
Oh
was like
yeah,
a
the
good portion
multiplayer
of those
was a pain.
trophies, wasn't it?
It was more
Yeah.
the fear though of fucking up the multiplayer. say because it's so long, like you need to complete the like, multiplayer campaign as the Fireflies, and then what's the other team? Fireflies and who cares? But it's like if you fuck it up, you get reset back to the start. You need to work your way through all the weeks again. So it's
I
not
didn't even know that was a it had that kind of elements,
aye,
but like I did play it, but like it was like maybe one or two games. Do you know what I
aye,
mean?
and
And I
mate,
was like, okay, that's fun.
everybody that's on it now is like sweats. It's like people that don't
Yeah.
know the war's ended. You're fucking up against it. But mate, sometimes it feels like you're just ticking off a checklist as well
Yeah,
when you're trophy
like
hunting.
man, I'm so glad you said that because that's like we're on a very similar wave here. Like I feel like it forces you to play the game the wrong way.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
do you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, like you said that you played Uncharted on easy to enjoy the story. Now knowing that trophy difficulties stack, you might actually just play it on crushing from the beginning if you're a madman
Done that with
to get
Uncharted
to
4.
save. Do you know what I mean? Like to save the playthroughs, and then you don't really enjoy the story. Then you're too busy focusing not being shot in
Mm-hmm.
one shot,
And
and
you're
it's
just
like
stressed.
yeah, like it's a different type of fun and dopamine hit at the end of it and sense of accomplishment. But did you take in that story? Did you enjoy the story?
That's the
Like you're playing it like the wrong way. You could argue. Obviously,
mm-hmm.
there's a counter argument to that, but we play these games from the story, or we're meant to.
Aye, speaking of like, Uncharted 4, like mate, I fucking hated that game. Like, and I couldn't tell you anything about the story. Versus like Uncharted 2, which I loved, played through it on whatever normal or easy kind of thing. But it's like, see when I was done with it, it wasn't even like, oh yes, I've finally done it, like sense of accomplishment. It was I'm so fucking relieved that that is done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
and
was
it makes you hate a good game. I don't know if you do you view it as a good game in your eyes, or are you just that traumatized
no,
by
I've
the
just got the
experience?
bad experience. But I need to go back and do like a normal playthrough or something and just chill and enjoy it. But
Yeah, because I recently went back and cleaned that up, and I was looking at my trophies from back in the day. I think I completed it on normal difficulty, so I had the optimal experience of enjoying the story, and I really love Uncharted 4. I think it's probably two is like up. It's like a toss up between two and four. Do you know what I mean?
banging,
Like even three sneaks in there a little bit, but like four is a fucking great game, and I've just got a completely different perspective because I did it one way, and then you're over here, and
mm-hmm,
I'm like, he's actually missed out on peak gaming, but
mm-hmm.
he's still played it.
Yeah,
Do you
we
know what I
played the
mean?
same game, but we get totally different experiences, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's like,
But
mate,
you get to flex like the first time crushing bollocks first time round, but at what cost?
my
You hate a
fucking
good game.
stress and my hairline getting fucked up. But I mate, see, circling back to like the wrong way to play games as well. Like The Witcher 3 is like the perfect example of that. See the
Okay,
fucking
talk to me.
Gwent cards where it's like there's so many missable Gwent cards. You need a playthrough, like a
Like
guide kind of thing.
checklist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just totally ruins what The Witcher is, where it's like a role playing game and you get to make your own choices and go down these paths and discover everything. Whereas you need to go down this specific kind of path to get every single collectible, which just totally defeats the purpose of an RPG game like that.
Have you got the platinum in it?
No, I still need
Oh,
to go back.
okay. Yeah.
Mate, it's the Gwent cards that I need to do, and I just because
Right.
it's a full play. I
Yeah.
remember you said there's, I think it was Optinibs get a guide that I need to do.
Maybe. Maybe.
Somebody
I
has a
can't
guide.
remember. Somebody probably does. Yeah. Because I was going to say that's another game where if you did have the platinum, I played that through just leisurely. Do you know what I mean? Like how a game should be played.
That
I feel
one,
like.
I was gonna say I
Go
played
on.
through that on Death March, like the hardest difficulty at launch, and that's kind of like in the same mold as like Last of Us, where I was like, oh, this feels like the proper way to play it, where it's like
Yeah.
before the battle, it's like I actually need to like get the oils and stuff like that on my sword. I'm like, all right, what am I fighting? All right, okay, I need to like prepare for the battle ahead
Yeah.
instead of just normal, where it's like you just run in and cut them down.
What's the difference between doing that in that game and switching to the right weapon in Uncharted 4? Is there much of a difference between preparing yourself? Because I guess it is realistic. You get shot and you die pretty much in one shot. I'm
Uh,
just being devil's advocate here.
the thing with Uncharted was it just felt like, unfair at certain points. Like, mate, that ship
Right.
graveyard will haunt me. I'll be
Oh,
on my fucking deathbed having fucking Vietnam flashbacks, where it's just like
that took so
grenade
long.
spams and like just getting like two shotted,
The
and it was just
Juggernaut guys.
the
Yeah.
cover you're in is like getting destroyed, and you're just. It's one of the. I never used a guide for it, so maybe I should have, like, in hindsight. But it's one of the ones where I just remember being like, I do not know how the fuck to do this. Like, it just seems so
Trial and
unfair.
error.
It's ridiculous kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas The Witcher, it was
When
more
you
like a skill issue, or I was under leveled. So it was like, okay, I can run away, level up, or like buy new gear. Whereas Uncharted, it's just what you've got.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit more rewarding in The Witcher as well, that I guess flow of combat because I don't know, shooting somebody at a distance doesn't really take too much skill, does it? Like you in cover, peek, shoot, like there's a little bit of skill, but as you're saying in The Witcher, it's a completely I mean, they are different games at the end of the day, aren't they?
Aye.
So
But mate, that's one that's I was just like perfect example when you mentioned it.
yeah, because as well, it's that talking about like the Gwent quads, the cards. Let's say it's almost like the natural and self discovery in these games. You know, like I could use Skyrim as an example, for instance. Like your destiny in a game or in an RPG, like the beauty of it is like your destiny is what you make it. Like you can decide to walk that way or the other way, and it's if you've got that subconscious like ticking or whatever it is like that annoying like trophy,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a missable trophy down this cave, like maybe you don't want to go down that cave, maybe you want to go down the waterfall that looks really cool with like the really cool like skybox with the northern lights or something, but
Mm-hmm.
there's no trophy that way, so you so you go down some dark cave and do a dungeon instead, and it's yeah, it can take you away and almost like ruin the immersion of the experience.
Or it can also like just spoil the story. Because I had a collectible guide for Lost Legacy, and I was kind of like skipping through that, and the way I would do it is I'd be like, all right, when's the next collectible? All right, okay, so it's when I get to whatever I meet this character, and then walk down this
Yeah.
corridor, and then I'll pause the video, and then I'll play the game till I get to that section. Mate, I forgot. Like, I don't even remember his name, but it's like Nathan Drake's brother was in Lost Legacy. See when I was replaying it?
Sam?
Yeah,
Yeah, is
Sam.
it
I
Sam?
think it is Sam.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, I totally forgot he was in it. Like, imagine you're playing through the
Yeah.
game for the first time, and then it's just like, boom, spoiled that he
Yeah, you
shows up.
discover him. Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, that it's weird because I'm really guilty of this all the time. I feel like especially I feel like partly I'll blame it on content creation and needing to be like as efficient as I can be with time and platinums, but then sometimes as well, like I don't know, I like to stat pad. Like it's I fall into this whole thing that we've been mugging off about, oh, I don't care, but like it is nice to get it. But like I'll watch a video guides of a game where it's 2 hours with a guide, or maybe it's 10 hours just playing it once blinds and
mhm,
then going back and doing it. And it's like, how many good games have I just not taken in purely or not cared about truly because I've just thought, oh yeah, let me get it in an optimal way, you
mhm.
know?
I smash it in easy plat kind of thing. Because, mate, I think it's, I feel like we totally went off topic. Without it being like a waste of time to just complain about trophy hunting. But it's like, I always kind of just view it as like post game cleanup kind of thing. Like you play through it, if you enjoy it, then you just maybe go through and play through it again, get the collectibles and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've done that back in the day of like games that I really like, if that makes sense. And I don't mind doing that. For instance, like I don't have the platinum in it and I never will, but Mad Max is another one where like I actually just
Oh,
really loved the Mad Max game, and I don't think I've got all of the collectibles, but like I was actively like I loved it that much I was trying to do not even for a platinum. I didn't know what a
I
platinum
just
was.
clear
Like I
the
was just
map.
trying to yeah, just clear the map up and do everything. But see, I feel like sometimes as well, like why trophy hunting or platinum hunting, or trophy hunting, let's say, is pointless is that with some games, it's like I think it can encourage burnout. You know, like like going back to my Destiny topic of just as good as Destiny is, and I have had a lot of fun playing it, but like thinking back to it, it's like that's almost encouraging me to burn out because it's just chasing a long grind. Do you know what I mean? Or
Mm.
sometimes it could be an RNG drop. Like let's take Final Fantasy 4. That's on my sort of backlog to go back to. With I don't. It's not the bestiary, but I think it's you need to get a summon, and it's like there. It's RNG whether you're going to get the drop, and you never know when you're going to get the drop. So it's like it almost is encouraging that burnout, and I feel like that's part of the problem with a lot of trophy hunters. Probably another topic. I think we might have covered burnout, but we could maybe revisit. But yeah, like trophy hunting burnout, like we don't actually help ourselves. Like we're not healthy, and it encourages such a bad habit, which I don't think is good for us, and it's not good for our mental health in a way. By yeah, it's pointless. That's what I'm saying. Go outside, touch grass.
Aye, because it's like, mate, I've not played like a Ubisoft game in a good fucking hot minute. And I've like kind of totally went off open world RPG games just because it's like, mate, I'd done the platinum for so many of them, and I'm like, see the idea of climbing every tower, getting every collectible, clearing the fog of war of the map, and all that shit. I'm just like, I ain't got it, mate. I've done Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I bought Legion. I think I got like 10 minutes into it, and then I was like, I can't do this. I want to get the platinum so bad, and I want to play it because I enjoyed what little I played on PC, but it's like I ain't get the strength to fucking go through that shit again. Like I'm just totally burnt out on them. And it's mate, last time I would have done like an open world RPG would have been maybe like a year ago. And even still now I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, it's weird. Like switch off the trophy hunting part of your brain, you probably find that you might be playing, let's use Ubisoft titles as an example, but you might find that you would have actually just played just maybe all of them. Like maybe you would have played. Do you know what I mean? Like you may have
Mm,
just done it because you're not burning yourself out with trying to get a 60-hour platinum for picking up every single herb that you need to do in Assassin's Creed or whatever it is. It's like you just played it, you consumed it, and you moved on to the next thing. You
yeah.
know, it's so sometimes I kind of envy the people that buy Call of Duty, FIFA, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. Like they just buy like the top four most popular games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like your mum's gonna or your gran or somebody's gonna buy you a PlayStation game. Let me get this one because it's the safest bet sort of thing. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people would get it. That's how I started off gaming, but obviously we expand our horizons, don't we? And it's just a different viewpoint of things as well.
Because mate, that's what I'm thinking. Like, see when I played it on PC, obviously there was no you get like achievements on Uplay, but like nobody gives a fuck about them. It's like, mate, I just
Yeah.
played the game and enjoyed it.
Enjoyed
Whereas
it.
when I was playing it on PlayStation, I was like, right, there's like collectibles near me, so I should probably smash these out now instead of having to come back at the end of the game and then spend like however long, 10 hours solely just picking up collectibles. But even it's kind of hard to switch your brain off in that way because it's like even see like Ghost of Tsushima when I was playing through that, it was the same thing where I was like, right, I'm because it's like you work your way up the map. I'm like,
Yeah.
right,
It was an interesting map.
I was like, before I leave this section, I should probably like do these wee side missions and get all them done. And then it's like more side missions start spawning in, and then there's the collectibles, and I was just like, fuck this. Because like I do want the
It's a
platinum.
nightmare.
I do want the platinum for it eventually. So it's like you're burning yourself out, but you're like, this will save me time later. This will save me, you know, having to fucking grind it out later. But then you just burn
Like,
yourself out on it.
it's still the same time though, isn't it?
Mm.
Like you could have just probably played through the main story, enjoyed it, and then like you've not got the platinum for it, so it's like you kind of burnt yourself out and ruined the experience where you'd have to do those 50 hours of cleanup regardless. You may as well do it at the end when you don't mind hating life. At
Mm.
least you had a positive experience for the first 25 of the story. But yeah, I did find that with Ghost of Tsushima. Like I it's just as you said, like more things just keep appearing. Like you think you've cracked an area, and I was doing it again because I thought, oh, this is a pretty good game. I like the combat; it's interesting. I would like to. I wasn't really a platinum trophy hunter, but I thought it'd be nice to maybe 100% it and just clear the map. And I was like, it's still there's still
Give
more.
me more
Like
stuff.
yeah, I was like, goodness me.
Aye, I think as well when it comes to like trophy hunting is look trying not to compare yourself with other people because
Yeah, comparison. Yeah.
there is some no fucking lifers that is like mate if you try and compare yourself to you've just got no chance.
Yeah, that's like the social media thing that I was saying. Like it's there. Do you know what I mean? Like Yeah, I know we don't really care too much about it, but I guess it is still nice getting a little bit of glaze for being like, oh my God, you did Mine Laban. Oh my God, you did Cryptid and Necro Dancer. You're fucking good, like you're the best, like best in the world. But like it feels nice, doesn't it, to get glazed? But is it really worth the 5 seconds of pain, the 50 hours of torture? I don't really know. That's a question for the viewers to answer.
We gotta find
But
out.
what one thing as well, right, is I know we talked last week about, or last fortnight, last episode, fortnight,
Fortnite.
about buying platinum trophies, right? And why it could also be a waste of time is there is no proof that you actually did something.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like you could have hacked it. You could have downloaded a script to do the jump rope, let's say. You could have got your brother or a friend to come over and get a trophy. You could have share played the trophy. You could have given your account away for somebody to get a trophy. So it's like there is actually no real proof that some of the people did what they did. And then it also feeds into the question of, isn't that kind of pointless? Somebody else earning something on your behalf, right? Like
Mm.
that is surely the epitome of like, why did you do that? Like
Aye.
it, fair enough. But yeah, I just don't think it's a fair reflection of skill, should we say, in terms of like platinum trophies. Like, because something could be really difficult to one person, but really easy to another. Like, I know people are really skilled at Souls
Mm.
games,
Yeah.
and I'm shite at them. And people go, "Oh, Liza P is the easiest one you could do," and I'm here thinking I'm never gonna see tomorrow because I'm just getting cooked. Like, do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's always interesting. Like, that's one of the things about like watching other people's videos. Is like seeing where they get stuck on. I think I mentioned it in the Snam episode, but see when it was like Adam McDermott done his like COD 4 video, getting the platinum trophy, and it was like, how the fuck did you get stuck at this section? Like, I don't even remember this being like one of the bits that was like hard. But it's like, so he's not like the best at FPS games, but mate, he's done like all the
Mm.
Metal Gear Solid games, and I'm like, mate, the Metal Gear Solid 4 platinum, like there is no fucking
Yeah, that's
chance.
insane.
That's gonna be fucking solid for me to try and get. So it's always interesting watching other people's videos and seeing what they find difficult versus what we do, kind of thing.
Yeah. What's your thought on, I don't know, somebody platinuming simple games and actually enjoying their time, like shorter, simple games, Peppa Pig, for example, versus like a really long 50-hour grind where like towards the end of it, people are probably just really like, I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why I'm like the I think what my point here is what I'm trying to land on is we could both have 10 platinums, 10 completely different platinums, but like it actually just says nothing really. Like
Mm.
you could have felt like you've wasted 1,000 hours, where I could have felt like I've spent the best 10 hours of my
Now
life,
yours
and
is
we've
just
still got the
Telltale
same
games.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've still got exactly the same number. Obviously, context is key here, but yeah, I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
I feel like you got to respect the struggle, mate. Like, see when somebody
Yeah,
does something fucking difficult, but it's like, mate, I don't think I could review people's trophies, like trophy lists, because I feel like I would just be like, fucking Peppa Pig, my little fucking what the fuck are you doing with your free time, man? What the fuck?
can you just review my trophy list? Like, can we just do an exclusive members only video of you just roasting my trophy list?
Let me get a few drinks in me and just be fucking mean to you.
I would pay to see that.
Mate, it's like, genuinely, I don't think I could, because it'd be like, mate, I'd be worried I'd like upset them kind of thing, because I'd just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I
there's
feel like
nothing wrong
that's
with easy platinum.
cinema.
See, see when it's like Telltale and shit like that. Like, that's fine. But see when it's like literally a child's game for a platinum, and I'm like, let's spend our time more wisely, play some real fucking games.
Mate, I'm actually really buzzing to play Peppa Pig Wild Adventures. Like,
Oh
stop
my
trying to
god,
bring me down, man. Like,
mate! See, as I'm saying that though, it's like I seen. So I was looking at like the Black Friday sales. We can talk about it more later. But I seen one game, and it was the SpongeBob SquarePants game, but it's the Patrick Star version or something. You play as Patrick,
oh, yeah.
and I was like, mate, there's something in me that just wants to play it. I think it'd be fun to play and get the platinum for. So it's like I can't even talk shit because it's like I'm like, how dare
Yeah.
you play Peppa fucking Pig? Grew up, and then there's me 6 hours later playing as fucking Patrick Star.
But like there's levels to it though. I feel like children's games there's like quite a big divide between like children's games and then children's games. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
like
there's
that
obviously
Ryan driving racing
yeah,
game.
like race with Ryan with that kid YouTuber Ryan, whatever his I think he's just called
He's
Ryan,
probably a grown
and
man by now.
probably yeah, he's probably got a mortgage, a couple of houses. YouTube's paid off, but like you've got those kind of kiddie games like 3 year
Mm.
olds and Peppa Pigs and Bluey, I think is another one that's an easy
Oh yeah,
platinum,
Blue.
things like that. And then you've got SpongeBob, which is kind of for like, I don't know, the age ranges of like maybe 6 to 10 or something, and the same with like Ben 10 or maybe Power Rangers or do you know what I mean? Like the kind
Mm.
of older children's games, and it kind of like blurs the lines there. So I feel like you could get away with a SpongeBob, whereas Peppa Pig obviously is yeah like children. I don't know an adult. There probably are, but like I don't know an adult that doesn't have children watching Peppa Pig. But like for instance, a few weeks ago, just as a laugh, I put on an episode of SpongeBob and it was hilarious. So, do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, you wouldn't see me watching Peppa Pig.
Yeah. Mate, Simpsons is good as well. Let's see when I had Disney Plus. See, just as like
Yeah.
background stuff to stick on, you're like, Simpsons season 4, fucking pick a random episode, just enjoy it. But I also wonder how much that's just like nostalgia kind of thing that carries it
Mm.
instead of actually being
I've
good.
yeah, I've not watched The Simpsons since a kid. It'd be really weird to just pick a random episode and see if I remember it from the Channel 4 days.
Mate, you probably would. See the amount of times where you're like, I don't really remember it.
The
It's like, and then you
reruns.
stick it on and you're like, oh, fuck yeah, they.
Yeah, like the amount of times I've probably watched the same episode because that was the problem
Mm-hmm.
with television back in like the early 2000s was you didn't really know if there was a new season out, and more often than not you'd always find yourself watching the same rotation of like 5 to 10 episodes of
Mm-hmm.
something, and it was like, oh my God,
And it's,
like
see, I think
please
look back
stop.
on like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, where it's like how many times you've seen the same fucking episode. Because there was, mate, I
Yeah.
seen a thing and it was like, there was only ever like, this might be like bullshit, but there was only ever like 18 episodes or something like that. I think it was like for
Something,
Sweet
yeah.
Life of Zack and Cody. And you're like, mate, you think you would watch that every fucking day? You would watch like an episode. So like
Yeah.
a month and you've seen everything.
It's crazy to think as well. Like, I don't know what the guy on YouTube is, but he'll go through Drake and Josh, and he'll go through like the episode of Drake and Josh that Josh wasn't in or something. And I'm like, I've watched this, but I don't remember Josh not being in the episode. But now that the guy's talking about it, you're right. Josh wasn't in the episode, bar like the cold open sort of thing. And it's like, I think there's maybe like 40 episodes of Drake and Josh, maybe like three or
Mm-hmm.
four seasons of it. And I'm just like it's as you're saying, it's crazy to think like you're just watching it on a loop, and it's like when did season 2 ever get made? Because it wasn't really communicated because there wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
internet as big of a thing. Like now we know when a TV show's in production and we know all of the steps across and when it's dropping. But back in the day, it was like, oh, maybe there's a new season.
And it would just be like a
Oh,
random
look,
summer, they're like, new episodes. And you're like, fuck yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Like I think as well with Drake and Josh, the thing that got me was like, do you know Josh? He just one season, he just was like
Skinny.
really slim.
Aye.
Like, and I was like, well, my
Hold on
mum
a
even
fucking
was like,
minute.
is that the like what's happened here? Like, do you know what I mean? So, should we talk about gaming? By the way, I feel like
Oh, mate, just
we've run
stick
off.
with Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Any Drake and Josh games? I'm sure there might be one on DS or something.
Mate, I know there's a Corey in the House game for the DS because it's
Is
kind of
there?
like a meme. Aye. Mate,
That's
I
interesting.
need to go through and find my like TV show. Because, mate, fuck it, I'll just mention it now. I was looking at the Black Friday sales. See the amount of random TV show or like film games that I'd never heard of. Because I'd like wrote, I think I mentioned it one of the other episodes, I'd wrote a list. And I was like, oh, right,
Yeah.
fucking, oh, this, da 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 da. And it's like, mate, there's a Snoopy game. But there's like a Bratz game, if you remember Bratz, which was like the toys
Yeah, I've seen perhaps one.
that
Yeah.
all the lassies loved back in the day. Chicken Run. There's a Chicken Run game as well. I was like, what the fuck? So, mate, it's just not a. There's so many just random TV show. Mate, I feel like we might be coming back into like prime 2000s with like TV tie-ins, maybe tie-in
I
games.
think so.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm
Yeah.
praying for it.
It would be good because I would hope they'd be a lot better than they were, but then we still see the state of some of them.
Oh, no.
The few that have come out and they have been pretty trash. So,
Mate, I seen
but
the Chicken Run game, see the gameplay for it, it looked fucking shit. That looks so fucking bad. It was like top down, kind of like isometric, but I don't actually know what the fucking gameplay involves. I just looking at it, I was like, ooh, that looks rough.
that looks like a pain.
Nah, it does not look like a fun time.
Did,
But in that
go,
content
going,
creator bit, your he's like, It's only 20 quid. Like, I should just buy it and do a video on it. Nobody's done a video. I platinum the
Yeah.
Chicken Run game.
Is there a platinum?
I'd imagine so.
Oh, goodness me. Have fun.
Fucking better be.
Yeah, £20 for a platinum. But on the kind of, I guess, back to the pointless talk of it, right? Servers shut down for games all the time. You
Hmm.
know, some games become unavailable because they get shut down. Like, is it The Crew, for instance?
Yeah. I don't think you can
Is the
play
one
that
that
at
closed?
all.
Yeah. So, what's to say that PlayStation doesn't decide they want to move in a new direction in 10 years, 5 years, and go, yeah, we're going to get rid of platinum trophies. Like, we don't actually really, we like, think of how many people, how many millions of people own PlayStations, and what percent are avid trophy hunters, and then what percent might get the occasional trophy hunting, and then like the rest are casual players that play an hour or 2 hours after work on Call of Duty or FIFA. Like, we're such a minority, they could just go, yeah, well, trophies, meh. Like, people don't really care for it because it's such a small thing. We're gonna switch it off now. Sorry, like the entire 20 years of your account has just been wasted. Like,
Mm.
that is a real possibility that could happen in the future. So it's like it's pointless. Like, it is like the South Park episode where they go into the bank and they put their money in, and he goes, and it's gone. Like, that could happen. Not even that, actually. Your account could get hacked. Your account could get banned,
That's what I was going to say.
and it's gone. Like, all of it is gone. And like, what do you do then?
Cry.
Cry? But like, but then it just makes you think, right? How could I physically be upset that I don't want to say wasted. I think that's like a harsh word to do, but like, I've spent thousands of hours on something that I can't see and doesn't exist, and I should be up, or I am upset about this. And like, you try to explain that on someone on the street, and you go, "I'm really upset. I lost this imaginary trophy." Like, they're gonna be like, "Are you okay? Like, what's up?"
We are like a percentage of percentage when it comes to like trophy hunting. But mate, there's no fear that they'll ever get rid of like platinum trophies or like trophies in general for the PlayStation like ecosystem. Like, that's not something I'm ever worried about. But mate, what I'm worried about is see like the PS3 games.
Mm,
How long we get left of these servers? I feel like I mention it like every random few episodes, but I'm like, mate,
yeah.
PS3, like, because the Xbox 360 store get taken down and stuff like that, and I'm like, how long we get left of that?
Well, some of the stuff is peer to peer, so I wouldn't worry too much. But obviously, the games that have whatever the normal servers are, I don't know the name, then that's obviously, I
Yeah, like
guess,
dedicated
maybe an
servers.
issue. Yeah, but even then, like, just because the PlayStation 3 store goes offline doesn't mean that dedicated servers would go. Like, I think that's a choice, isn't it, from the developers themselves, whether they'd want to
But I mean, in
shut it
like
down.
Sony go, we're just like pulling support for the PS3, so it's like
Yeah.
there's no PlayStation store. Like trophies won't sync anymore. Like they just
Oh,
pull
yeah.
everything.
Oh, mate, imagine if trophies didn't sync. That would
That's what I'm thinking.
that
I'm
would be
like, mate, if they
insane.
pulled that for the PS3, because mate, there's so many PS3 games that we've bought, and it's like we'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Mate, the
Like,
mad rush that would happen if they announced that. Imagine they
yeah.
just announced that at the start of the year. They're like, by the way, December 2026, PS3 games all getting shelved. You'd be like, fuck.
It almost just makes I don't want to say the console pointless, but like, kind of does, because I feel like the incentive for us, at least, is we're playing these games for content to earn the trophies. Like, I don't really care about playing X game, for instance. I'm just doing it just because,
I don't
like,
know.
because it's like I need something different to play, if that makes sense.
Do you
Like,
not
I
get
don't know
like
if I play.
random nostalgia though? Where you're like, oh mate, I'd really love to boot up this game.
I don't know how I feel about nostalgia. I feel like it's partly a made up thing and like maybe 1% real. Like, I don't fall into the trap
Eh.
of nostalgia. Like I went. It's a funny story. I went back to Far Cry 3 on the PlayStation 3, and I understand why I didn't like the classic remaster on PS4, because the PS3 version is like just as clunky. I was playing it split screen to do the co-op stuff, in fairness, but it was just, I was looking at it and I was like, this is so blurry. Like this is this is like I'm trying to comprehend how I played that with a straight face 10 years ago, but I guess that's the best thing we ever, do you know
Hmm.
what I mean, ever saw. But I have nostalgia for the game, but like replaying it, I'm like the fuck, like I would never touch that with a barge pole.
Hmm.
And I think that's probably the case for a lot of older games to an extent, unless you really dig that, but not, I personally don't.
And I'm thinking, I've been playing some Simpsons stuff, and I'm like, mate, I really want to put up the PS2. I want to put up the PS2, Simpsons Hit and Run, throw it in, just enjoy it, play through that again, just for nostalgia, old time's sake. So it's like, mate, I could see
Yeah.
that with like the PS3, where I'm like, I don't really know any PS3 games off the top of my head where I'm like, oh, nostalgia, I'd love to play that right now. But there'll be like one. Because, mate, I never sell my games now. I don't really sell them because I'm like, but if I want to go back and play it, like there's like a fucking 0.2% chance. But just in case, I'll play it safe. I won't sell it.
Yeah. You've actually really scared me of that thought of the PS3 shutting down and not syncing servers, but I don't think that would ever be the case. And I
I
probably
know,
want to reassure
I
people
can
that
see that happening.
you'd, what really, like just not
Okay, how
syncing
old's.
trophies?
Aye, because it's like, mate, they would just pull support for the PS3. Because it's like people keep finding exploits, like how to hack it and shit like that. So Sony have to keep updating it. Eventually, they're going to be like, we're sinking money
I
into,
can't be bothered.
we're sinking money and time into like updating the PS3. PS6 is getting released in the next few months or whatever. Let's just fucking scrap it. Like realistically, how many people are
Yeah.
still on the PS3?
The only thing that kind of instills confidence, though, I know Xbox is a completely different platform, but like when you do an Xbox 360 game, it's got the 360 launcher, doesn't it? And it still syncs up. But I guess they've got a different infrastructure, don't they, with their backwards compatibility.
It'd be cool if
But like
you had actual
you could
backwards
still,
compatibility on the PlayStation. Then it wouldn't be a big issue. Where you're like, I know it's
yeah.
fine, just forget about the PS3. Let me just put my PS3 disc into my PS5. But obviously, Sony doesn't work like that. I don't know as good with the backwards compatibility as Xbox is.
Hey, you're really scaring me. I'm gonna stop playing my PS5. I'm just going back to the PS3.
Get it plugged in
I've
and
got
just get to
so many
work.
games. We'll get into what I've picked up recently, but there's like two games that I'm like really excited to play, funnily enough, and I think I'd be devastated if I couldn't earn a platinum trophy in them because that's
Mm.
like just something that I really love. Do you know what I mean? And speaking of things that we love, obviously I think we're in agreement that probably 90, we're like 95% of like, we think it is pointless, right? And we think there's a valid reason. Like, go learn a language, go learn a sport, go learn an instrument, touch grass, whatever you want to say, right?
Go to the
For an
gym,
imaginary
prove
trophy.
yourself,
Go
do
to the
something.
gym, exactly, get jacked, whatever. But as I just said there, like, there's a franchise or this thing that I love where I generally would want to get the platinum trophy in it. So let's be nice about this topic. Like, why is platinum trophy hunting worth it and not completely pointless? Like, what's the arguments here?
You get
Or is there none?
experience. There's nothing. um, you get experience new things that you wouldn't have tried before. But mate, really quickly, like circling back, we might save it for another episode. Let me know what you think. But would you platinum a game? Or no, sorry, would you play a game if you knew there was no platinum? Or do you want to save that for like another episode? Just when you
I
mentioned it,
don't really know. I don't really know how to expand. Like, we could talk about it, but I'll answer it partly now. If I see that a game doesn't have a platinum trophy, like 100%, I'm probably less likely to play it personally,
mm-hmm.
which is weird. If it was a PlayStation 3 game that, let's say, it's been shut down, like everything's shut down, you
Yeah,
can't physically get any trophies, I probably reckon that I might still play it because there isn't any like digital trail of that game ever being on your account. But like playing a game that has 100%, it still kind of sits there, whether it's 100% or 10%.
mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? So it's like as long as it doesn't attach itself to the completion percentage.
Right, doesn't
But
fuck
yeah,
up your
yeah.
achievement, right?
What about you?
And I was thinking about it, and it was like Mad Max. I know it's meant to be like a really good game, but it's like the platinum's unobtainable. So I'm like, I've just never.
Well,
You can cheat it, but it's
no,
like,
no.
no. How do you get it?
So stupidly, I've said this before, but I used to delete my save files on the PS4
Got to save
for memory.
space.
Save
Save
space
those
was to
200 fucking megabytes.
megabytes. Yeah. Apparently, again, I don't have the save file, which is really frustrating because I wanted to try it out because I don't want to download someone's save file to get it.
Mm.
But apparently, there's a couple of challenges that you can do like later on in the game if you've collected, like basically if you've been playing the game and you're at a certain point in the game, you can go to an area and apparently that might trigger the trophy. But I've I don't know if that's an urban legend. Like I was deep in a forum when I like, read about this, and people are like, oh yeah, okay, that works. So yeah, it's like I've not tested it myself. I wanted to test it, so it's like you might be able to, but it's just a bit of a an urban legend.
Is that not something like
So
you need to have done it before the servers get taken off though? Like, so I think
there is
the,
something
the
like
trophy
that as
is you
well.
need to complete like say whatever it is, complete all fucking weekly challenges or something like that. But it's like you had to
Yeah,
have started your save file before servers get taken down. If it's
yeah.
the same
I
thing.
think I think one option was for that to be the case because you'd have like I don't know, you'd already have part of it done, and then like the other half of it was offline. But I do think there might just be a completely offline method of doing something else and running to a
Mm.
different area. But it's one of those things where I fell deep into like forum posts, re-downloaded Mad Max, noticed I was at the beginning of the game, and I thought, I'm not putting in 40 hours to work on an if battle maybe.
Yeah,
So
no, that's fair.
I left it. But it's a really good game, and if you're playing it for the enjoyment, then I probably would. Like, yeah, I think I would start a game that's unobtainable. Like I want to do Mad Max free. So not sorry, Max Payne free. Why did I say
Oh,
Mad
Max Payne
Max?
3. Mate, I wanted to
Max
do a
Payne free.
video trying to get that trophy. See the is it New York Minute? I think it's called.
Yeah.
But it's like the online servers are down. And I'm like, am I really gonna do something that difficult and not get a platinum at it?
Yeah, true. So, but I would just like to play that game because it's meant to be really good, isn't it? So,
Yeah, I played it on PC. I don't know what it's like on PS3, but yeah, mate, it's like a good game. So you just like doing the slow mo and you jump out and mate,
yeah.
graphics wise, it was good as well. But like I said, that was when did that come out? Like 2010 or something? I can think. Mate, that now might be a good time to
I'm
do
not
that
gonna.
because there's rumours that Max Payne, like the remaster, is getting revealed at the Game Awards. So
Nope.
that might be a good one to like whilst you're streaming. Like maybe pull in some views kind of thing. Get on the Max Payne hype train. But nah, mate, I've always kind of been like, I'd rather like if there's two games, one doesn't have a platinum trophy or an unobtainable, and one does. I'm like, I'll just spend my time getting the platinum trophy, especially or like videos kind of thing as well. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. Like you don't get anything to show for it, but at the same time, like I'm not doing it for other people to see. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you got the memories. That's the main thing.
In the memories.
You got the memories. You don't have a platinum trophy, but you got the experience, and that's what it's about. It's about the
Mm.
journey, the gaming journey, right?
Aye. So it's like, mate, there's probably like a good few games that I've missed out on, just because I'm like, I'd rather work on this game because I'll actually get a platinum at it, or I'd rather work on this game because I can get a video at it, kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, I think it doesn't even really relate to the platinums themselves, but I think I don't know if this counts, but like the community that comes with it, I think for the most part, it is a very good community that we have. And it's like if I wasn't involved in getting platinum trophies, and if I wasn't deciding to upload to the internet, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met several other people within this, and made really good friends from it. So it's like that sense of belonging and that community all from a digital pixel that we can't see,
And this
which is
weird
kind of insane.
obsession that we all share, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, this like hive mind obsession that do you know what I mean? It's just a crazy thing that has brought us together where we probably never would have ever
Yeah, crossed paths.
connected and crossed paths in another way, despite being and enjoying very similar things like football and things like that. I
Up
think
the
that's a
arse.
bad example. Up the awesome. But yeah, I think it's just it's a nice place to be, should I say?
Aye, it's like there's obviously there's negatives, but there's upsides to it as well. But
Yeah,
it's just
and as
not
well,
getting obsessed is the thing that I feel like I need to hammer in on people. Like don't fucking get obsessed with trophy hunting the way that some people are, where it's like the leaderboards and it's like who's that guy that everybody loves? And I can't remember his name.
the leaderboard guy,
Yeah, Matrix Lord.
Hakum, oh Matrix
Where it's
Lord, oh.
like I seen him on a podcast and he was saying like how much money he'd spent like each month getting
Mm.
games, buying like the shovelware, and I'm like, fuck me, like mate, it's your money, like you've earned it, spend it however you want it. But I'm like,
Yeah.
mate, I wrote it down at the time and I can't remember what it was, but it was like a few thousand, I think, each month, because it's like it's shovelware games, but then he's like buying it like EU, North America, Japan, fucking everything, and I'm like, fucking hell, like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like I mean
And
you could get
does he
addicted to
enjoy it?
anything, but and that kind of
Yeah.
sort of
Does
goes
he
back
enjoy
to
it?
like if you enjoy it, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like don't go down there. Don't go down that road.
Yeah.
It's
I
just my
think
advice.
that's yeah. I've been wanting to make a video on the main channel for like quite some time, just exploring like the psychology of it and
Mhm.
almost offering kind of like tips and stuff. But while we're here on it, don't fucking go crazy for a trophy. Like if you're not enjoying it, like as they say in gambling, right? When the fun stops, stop. You
When the
know?
fun stops, double down. It's time to get
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, and actually don't give up, don't quit, keep going, and it will
Mhm.
100% be worth it. But
Aye.
not like, do you know what I mean? It's you've only got a certain amount of time on this planet, and why waste it doing something miserable when you could be doing something fun with your time? And by fun, I mean closing the application of that Super Meat Boy run that you've been bashing your head against the wall and go and play Peppa Pig and enjoy yourself and relax. Do you know what I mean? Like just switch it up, I think, is probably the main thing, and take regular breaks while gaming and all of that.
And you don't
That
want to
good
be
stuff.
on your deathbed and be like, man, I spent a good fucking 20 years just getting platinum trophies, just getting PlayStation trophies. Or like, Granda, what did you do back in the day? Oh, I sat on my arse and played PlayStation for 50 hours a week, fucking getting these
Yeah.
imaginary trophies.
No, but mate, when you say it like that, it's like you could go and explore South America and
Mm.
go do what Nathan Drake does in real life and try to find some fucking treasure. Or you could download the new crossword puzzle and get a platinum in 2 seconds and do that 5 times, and you know that's okay. But when you die on your gravestone, it's not gonna have
Your
Granddad had
trophy count.
69. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about your trophy count. Whether it's amongst other trophy hunters, you'll probably get a nod of respect and say, "Oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's cool." And like it's in one ear and out the other. Like, you know, no, like it's not. I mean, you could get it on your gravestone. Fucking fair enough, but it's a bit of a odd thing to get inscribed on it. You probably
Died
want
in
loving
fucking
father.
2027, but did not die in Wolfenstein 2. Proud Mein Leben owner or some fucking shit.
Mine doesn't even have your name on the tombstone. Just has mein Leben Achiever with your death date. But you know, like, yeah.
Aye,
And
there's
it's crazy to think, like, even in any discipline or anything, like, you think of all of the great actors. Name me an actor from the 50s or 40s that was like the top actor. No, like, unless you're really into that, nobody knows. Like,
Steve
even
McQueen
the
was he around
popular,
about then?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
It's
Steve
like,
McQueen is?
is he the guy that's in the
The,
racing car in that cartoon, the
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 cartoon.
film Cars?
He done like the Great Escape. He was the
Oh
kind of
right,
cool.
okay,
He
right.
done Bullet.
I'm talking about the cartoon.
Oh, you're talking
What
about
was it?
Lightning McQueen?
Lightning McQueen. Is that not the same guy?
No. Mate, Towering Inferno. Mate, Steve McQueen was fucking class.
Never seen these films, but
You've
like
never seen The Great Escape?
no. I'm assuming is that where they dig out of prison or something
Aye, that's
with a
like World
spoon?
War Two, where it's like they're in the POW camp and then they dig the
Mm,
three tunnels. Tom, Dick, and Harry, I think it's called. And then they like
okay.
escape.
Like, don't get me wrong. Probably a great film and stuff, but way before my time. And like, unfortunately, all of the sick stuff that that gentleman has done, I'm assuming he's passed away now.
Right.
Like, that's not on his gravestone, is it? Like, maybe he's got a Hollywood star of thing and whatnot, but like musicians, like, and whatever, it's like, oh, it's gone.
Mm.
Like, I think the only thing that really holds up would be like artists, like people that paint and stuff, because like for some reason you need to die for your art to be worth money. But like for instance, take people's music or their movies. The price of those movies and music is never going to raise in price because it's just so readily available.
Mm.
I don't know what rabbit hole we've gone down,
I
but
don't know where we're going. In the
I
grand
don't.
scheme of
Yeah,
everything, in the grand scheme of the universe, nobody gives a fuck that you platinumed whatever fucking game.
yeah. But one of the good things, right? Because I feel like we keep going back to why it's stupid. It's not stupid, but pointless. But one of the good things that I do like about trophy hunting is like it does give you like a little bit of structure in a way. And I know we said the counterpoint of it forces you to play a certain
It's
way. But
just
I'm
like
on,
ticking a checklist sometimes.
yeah, but I'm kind of like the almost like structure and discipline in a way. It's like if you kind of need to be regimented and like the self discipline to be like, right, okay, I am going to get this, and it's like I'm going to get really good at this or something like that, and proving that you can do something, which can be inspiring to transfer into other things. So like trying to hit a personal best in the gym, in it's as silly as it sounds, like in a video game, like oh. I can't do the pit in Modern Warfare 2, but you practice, you practice, you
And then
practice, and you get it under
repetition.
30 seconds. And then you go, all right, I want to hit a 100 kg bench press. And you go, I'm at 95, I can't do it, but you keep practicing and you get it. So it's like you can transfer a lot of these skills, which is pretty sweet, I think.
Right, so you can add Trophy Hunter onto your CV.
Yeah, I'll talk about it in job interviews. I say I'm an avid gamer, don't you know? I'm something of a trophy hunter myself. But I don't know. I feel like you get some good memories and stories along the way, don't you, when it comes to trophy hunting? And I think that's the main thing to take away is it's about the journey and the experience. So enjoy it.
Yeah, remember it's a hobby as well. Don't let it fucking control you.
Don't let it eat away at you.
Yeah, make sure you do other shit with your life.
Yeah.
But it's like one of the ones where it's like, mate, you can say that about everything. Like, is watching movies a waste of time? Like, what do you get out of it, kind of thing? But, you get like a wee cool
Mate,
story that you learned and shit. But
yeah. Everything's a waste of time. Like
eh,
the food you eat is probably a waste of time, and if you eat too much of this food, it might give you cancer, or you drink too much of this. Like, just enjoy your life. Do things in moderation, like
mm,
anything. Do gaming in moderation. Like, just enjoy it,
eh,
and don't let somebody else make you feel bad for something that you want to do. And that goes for us, right? You could love trophy hunting and think that it's the best thing, and it's not pointless to you. Just because we've got an opinion, that's okay. And if your opinion differs, that's also okay.
eh,
We don't
it's
want to deter people. Like, if you enjoy it, fucking enjoy it and celebrate it and scream it from the rooftops.
it's all
Just have
right.
fun.
It's all right if your opinion's wrong. We forgive you.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Just make sure to hit the dislike button on the way out.
But sometimes I will say you need to do stuff you don't enjoy because your mouth cashed a check and it's no time for your ass to handle it. Because, mate, I need to, we can go into games we've been playing. I started Wolfenstein 2.
You started Wolfenstein too.
I fucking hate it. Mate, it's just not fun at all. I don't even
Just
know how far I'm. I'm at Area 51 and it's like,
Area 50's is in the game.
mhm,
What?
yeah. So it's like you go
Are
to,
there aliens in it?
I don't know, mate, I just got to the start of Area 51. I got there by train and I was just like,
Oh yeah, just pull up by
I
train.
just pulled up and train, Simple.
Didn't decide to get on the flying saucer today.
um, but I'm like, mate, I'm not looking forward to it doing mine leaving because you know what it is? It's not fun to play because it's like, mate, like, see, like Doom's fun because you get like the music kind of going and stuff like that. And even I don't know what it is where it's like because I was trying to think about it like comparing it to Call of Duty, like why Call of Duty on like veteran is more fun than what not Mine Leaving, but like Wolfenstein 2 is on normal. And it's like, mate, I can't like put the pieces together about why, but it's just not like a fun. It's just not my type of thing. And also, mate, I spent ages. I got fucking lost on the submarine. So there's like your main hub world kind of thing where you go like after missions and it's a submarine. I get lost. It was like it was like put the battery in the chopper. And I was like, all right, what the fuck's a chopper? And I'm looking on the map. Now every point up to us, it's like there's a wee exclamation point. So you look at the map and you're like, all right,
Mm,
cool. Go this way, go that way. No fucking exclamation point. Nowhere to tell me where to go. So mate, I ended up having to look up a YouTube video to find out how to get there. And everybody in the
splendid.
comments was saying the exact same thing. Like, why the fuck is there nowhere? Like, tell me how to get here. All this shit. But anyway, mate, I started Wolfenstein 2, and it is.
Do,
I've got a month to smash that mine leaving.
so yeah, for those listening, watching, etc., and if you're on any of the Spotify or Apple podcasts, hello, come over to YouTube. You can see our sexy faces. But for those that don't know and didn't listen at the very start of the year, we set some New Year goals, targets, and things like that because we don't buy into
Still
the New
got
Year
them.
resolution stuff. And Chris's goal was to get a 10 out of 10 platinum trophy, which in turn
Yeah,
is
I
most
did.
likely going to be mine Laban
Well, that's what I need to go back and check because I'm like, did I say 100%
or
Wolfenstein
just
2,
mine
or did I
Laban.
say Wolfenstein 2 platinum? Did I say mine leaving, or did I just say a 10 out of 10 platinum? I
You said a 10 out of 10 platinum,
did I
and
say
then
10 out of
I
10 platinum?
said that. Then I giggled and said, "I'm not doing that." And you said, "No, come on, you can do it." And I go, "Maybe, but I'm not committing to it because I'm not going to enjoy myself." And like, I feel like we've just spent probably, I don't know how long we've been going, like the past hour, talking about things that are being pointless. At what point do you take your own advice and go, right, I'm actually okay with not hitting that goal this year because it's not something I'm enjoying, and actually doing something else and setting a different goal that you would actually enjoy, like that's gaming related?
Because it's more
Like,
like an
or are you
ego
just
thing.
that and you go, oh, so when you said that you don't care about what people think and about the
No,
platinums,
it's more like
like
I've
you,
said I'm gonna do something,
right, so you're a man of your word
so I
and you
feel
want to
like
do it.
I need to do it.
Yeah, fair enough. Very respectable.
Um,
I know that I would actually know, to be fair. Maybe if it was a game that I might have agreed to, then maybe I wouldn't have thrown in, like, I don't know. If it was my Laban, I don't like the way Wolfenstein plays, so I would just not do it.
mm,
I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. I
aye.
think the game's shit.
No,
Getting lost on a submarine sounds even worse.
it's when we were just saying. I said I could, because mate, I think I said as well, and I stand by it that I feel like I could platinum any single player game if I had enough time. See if I could sink
Yeah,
like a fucking
100%.
year into it, like what's that fucking game everybody says? It's like
Cryptid and
I
Necrodancer?
kryptonite. Mate, see if you give me like a full fucking year to just no life, no
Yeah.
job, no fucking responsibility, no nothing. Mate, I feel like you could probably do it. I feel like most people in the trophy hunting community could probably do it. This is where
Sorry.
the goal for 2026 is quit my job and get the fucking Necro Dancer platinum.
Mate. Do you know when you just said, like, no, no, nothing? Or
What?
it just sounded like you just said no nutting, like in that context.
No, not November, mate. It's still on my mind. 2 days left.
Exactly.
I'm going strong. Mate, that's one of the weirdest things ever, that no, not fucking November in it. But
I'm I'm such a
child.
stupid child. I'm so sorry. You could fart and I'd be in tears as well. Just sorry, you're actually speaking about a very serious thing. It's so rude of me to laugh.
Mate, now I'm fucking derailed. I fucking remember all about this.
Mate, my eyes are gone as red as my fucking shirt. I need to take five.
Oh man.
Uh, yeah. So no, November, eh?
I know, not November. It's been a real tough one, but you know what, we pulled through. Some random guy on the internet said it was good for me, so I've decided to take his advice. But no, like I said, that's fucking weird. No, not November and shit like that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. I feel like most people that are, I feel like if you're doing trophy hunting videos on YouTube, you fucking look good at video games. I feel like most people could probably do like a Crypto the Necrodancer if they had enough time to just sink in and
Yeah, like that
fucking
was
learn it.
yeah, like the only game you play. It's like that's the thing when you do break down these harder trophies is it's basically just repetition and learning the pattern of the game. Maybe
Mm.
that's why Crypt is so difficult because it's like I think it is a bit more random. Do you know what I
Right,
mean?
there's
Like
some RNG
I
in
guess
it.
yeah, like our equivalent would be Call of Duty Wild at War with the grenade spam. Like you actually just can't predict that. That is just the
Mm.
most unpredictable thing, which makes it so jarring, should we say? And I think Crypt might be the same, but even then, with just enough like perseverance, I think you would just get through it, wouldn't you?
Mm. Because I feel I said that you could probably do any single player game, but no online game. Let's say like a Street Fighter. I don't think I'd ever be good enough at Street Fighter to get. I forget what it is. I think you need to reach like a certain rank online.
Hmm.
I don't see. I
But
couldn't do that. I think I'd probably just get my ass
I,
beat.
I disagree on that because I think, let's say you've got 1 year and whatever the time frame is to do Crypt or to do, let's say, Street Fighter or an online game.
Mm.
You're doing the same thing, it's just a different context. So I feel like naturally you would, like, if that's the only game you're playing, inevitably, unless like your hands are potatoes, which they're not, like you would you would get checks hands. Shit. They're
Is
chips.
he sure?
But oh my god. But do you know what I mean? I just feel like by getting your butt kicked, you
Mm.
then learn. right? Or then you'd be like, what's the meta or whatever. So I feel like naturally you would like you may not be the best in the world esports, but I reckon you would get within the region of the trophy,
I feel like
and like
you
inevitably.
got to remember though, see like games like Street Fighter, people have been literally playing that for like 20 years. They've played like every single fucking Street Fighter game.
Yeah, true. I would back somebody to do it, but it would have to be the only game that you play.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like that, you would just have to main one game for an entire year, and I reckon it would be plausible. I reckon it would be.
Aye.
Would it be fun? Probably not.
No, probably like fucking kill yourself at the end. But I might be done like
Would it be pointless? Absolutely.
most certainly. But I might be set goals at like the start of the year, and I'm looking at them, and I'm not doing good. I'm not doing fucking good on any of them. So I need to farm Wolfenstein 2. I need to get that done. I actually looking at it.
Yeah.
There was there was like platinum goals, YouTube subs, subs for the podcast, videos, and then there was 4 games that I picked to platinum, and I've only done one of them, and there's no chance I get all 4 done in December. So Wolfenstein 2, I gotta
Yeah.
get it
I
done.
forgot.
Gotta get down to
I forgot
business.
what I said. I think I'm gonna have to rewatch that podcast
I mean, I
back.
wrote it down. I've got like me note
Oh,
thing. Oh, I never wrote yours
what did you
down.
take mine? Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't. I
Mm.
don't have my notes of it. So, I think what I said from that was, in terms of the 10 out of 10, I would like to do Alien versus Predator, the PS3 version,
Mm.
which since has now been moved to a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
But on PlayStation trophies, it's still a 10 out of 10. In my eyes, it's a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, you can't change the difficulty of a game. Like it's been out for 10 years, no, 15 years. Nothing has changed. Like it's been a 10 out of 10 for so long. Like maybe you found a better strategy, but
Mm.
anyway, um, I think that's a really big challenge to do. And I've not got my PlayStation 3 hooked up, and it's one of those ones that I want to document.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to. This is a big excuse, but it's like a little bit of effort to set up the recording equipment for the PS3, and just like where my content is at the minute, it is on the PS5. So when I do switch over, I think I will probably do that, but I'm not gonna like. I'm not. I'll say I don't think I'm gonna hit that goal this year, but it is a YouTube goal in general, should we say? And one of the other things I said was a Final Fantasy 7 or 7 related platinum, so that would include Crisis Core.
Mm.
Um, not done it, but I maybe I'll just go and do the classic like 7, not the remake, and like speed run it or something because yeah, I think it would be cool to get, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to force myself to do it when I'm not ready. Like I'm happy to just do it in my own time,
Mm.
despite me having an entire year to do it. So kind of on the fence. I'm kind of just following the flow of content and enjoying how content creation's taking
Because
me.
you get
So
like burnt out. Like April time, I feel like you were like pure burnt out on videos, and I think platinum trophy hunting as well in general. You were kind of burnt out on.
yeah, it was bad. And even now, after doing that platinum from every year challenge, it was it was like a different kind of burnout. It was like knowing that I could get platinum trophies, and like I can't describe it, but I feel like I was like subconsciously stressing myself out, even though I don't get stressed
Mm.
in a weird way. Just knowing in the back of my brain that there's like 10 platinum trophies that just need one simple task to flip the switch to get the platinum. And it was just like eating away in the back of my head until the challenge was done. And then I could pop these platinums. So it was a different kind of burnout, but I feel like I'm in recovery. I'm getting back to being in a good place again.
But so played Wolfenstein 2. No, enjoyed that. Not looking forward to that. Black Ops,
Womp womp.
I know, poor me. Black Ops 3, mate. I was like, see, because I was playing through Wolfenstein, I was like,
Mm.
I want like a COD game that I can play like, alongside it that I'll actually enjoy, but one that I've not experienced. And same as you, I didn't want to set up the PS3, so I was like, right, what PS4 games have I got kind of thing? And then, mate, Black Ops 3, we got it on PlayStation Plus a few years ago. And I was like,
You never done it?
nah. I was like, I don't even need to like, put a disc in it in. I was literally just download it. So, mate, I've been playing through a bit of that, playing through it on, I think it's Hardened, is like the easiest one you can play it on, but still pop trophies. Because like you don't get a trophy for just like beating the game. Every other COD game, it's like complete this mission, you get a trophy. Complete this mission, you get a
Mhm.
trophy. Whereas in Black Ops 3, it's like complete this mission on hardened, veteran, or realistic. You don't get a trophy pops for beating it on normal. So I'm just playing through it on that, on hardened. And mate, it's cool that they've got the zombies maps. See, like the OG zombie maps.
Yeah, that DLC.
Shangri-La,
Zombies
Kino der
Chronicles, yeah.
Toten, all that shit. I mean, it's free. It's like, I thought for sure. See, when I seen the maps and I clicked on it, I was like, it's going to take me to a PlayStation store. Asked me to pay like fucking £12 or some shit. But no, mate, play it for free. And what's the other one? I
I paid for it once.
think loser.
It's because it gave us I think that PlayStation collection was like an ultimate like the entire catalog, if that makes
Oh,
sense. But like you did have to pay for it was called Zombies Chronicles, and it was so good at the
because
time.
it's like you get. I don't know if the Black Ops 2 maps on it with the bus,
No, it's just Black Ops
just
1.
Black Ops 1. But it's like, mate, there was ones where it's like I even forgot about it. See the one where it's like the. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the wee lift, the wee thing.
Ascension.
Aye, Ascension, where it's like it flies you up kind of thing. I
Yeah.
was like, mate, I totally forgot about that map because I think that was the first one where it had, is it PhD flop, what it's called? Where it's like you
Yeah.
dolphin dive and it just does like the wee explosion kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I was like, mate, I'm
Yeah. And
unlocking some
the map
memories here.
started off in black and white as well, didn't it? So you'd have to turn on the power to get
Mm,
color.
aye. But I was like, mate, could be nostalgia trip. I need to finish up the campaign. Let's say I don't know how far in I am, but it's see just playing it on hardened. It's not that
It's
difficult.
like a light challenge, isn't it? Because you're good at FPSs. It's like not too hard. You can still kind of take it in,
You
I'm
don't need to be
assuming.
like fully focused in, but you also do need to
Yeah.
pay some attention. You know what I mean? You're not playing it on easy. Um,
Problem is the campaign. Can you tell me what it's about?
no.
Yeah,
You get to
it's
create
such a
your own
bad
wee person.
campaign.
You can be like a guy or a lassie and he like appears in cutscenes and stuff. But I'm like, mate, I don't have a fucking clue what the story is at all. You also get um like weird skills kind of thing, where it's like you can control like a wee robot and shit. And I'm like, it's kind of like COD, but it's I don't know, it's just something to kind of distract me when I had like some free time and I wanted to play an FPS, but I didn't want to play fucking Wolfenstein. Um,
Platinum or no platinum?
I think you need to beat it
No.
on realistic, and then I think there's online trophies as well. So it's literally
Yeah.
just one of the ones where I was like, I'll play through it and I'll boost the percentage up, kind of thing. Mate, I
Yeah.
don't
I
even know
would.
if there's any rare trophies, if it's ultra rares or what it is, but I was like, I'll just
Yeah.
do a bit of clean up.
I'd be down to do realistic. I think I started it, but never
I don't even know what
like
the
finished it.
trophy guide looks like, to be honest. Like how difficult it is.
I think realistic is probably up there with one of the hardest modern CODs at least, and maybe hardest CODs in general. Apparently, realistic is.
It's only a 7.
Um, yeah, I'd be down to do it, like if you wanted to at some point in the future, because it's the only COD that I claim to be the COD guy, and I've done everything on the hardest difficulty, but that's actually the only COD where I've not technically done on the hardest difficulty. I think I've done a similar thing to you, like hardened or veteran, but I've never done realistic.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of just skimming it to see if there is online stuff.
I think
Um,
you need to get
oh,
kills
there's
maybe with a
zombie stuff.
specialist. Zombies
Shadows
is
of
pretty
Evil.
easy, I think. That's a really good map for us. I know you don't like zombies, but back in the day, that was like a really enjoyable one. I remember sweating that out.
Yeah, I need to hit level 55 in multiplayer, which I haven't done. That'll take a good fucking
Yeah.
minute. But I beat the game on realistic. And then there was something else I seen here. Earn all decorations. Is that not meant to be
Yeah,
sorted?
personal decorator, is that the trophy?
Yeah.
That's the one that doesn't respect players' time, and you're basically playing the same campaign mission over and over to get camos. You need to unlock every camo in the game of every single gun. And it's like, why on earth are you doing that on single player when
Mm-hmm.
surely you do that on multiplayer? Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, at least multiplayer, I kind of get it because you can flex it online, but single player, it's like, what's the fucking point in that? Maybe it unlocks something online, I don't know, but if I was ever to do the Black Ops 3 Platinum, I think I'd have to do like maybe 30 minutes a day for like a year
Mm.
to to do that personal decorator trophy. But I'd be down to experiment with realism or realistic.
Yeah, mate, if you want, I'd be done. But
Anyway, what else
I'm
you been
not
playing, mate?
commit 100% to it.
Yeah,
Because mate,
yeah,
like I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
not committing fully.
we've got a few games we need to play, and like Destiny, mate. You could talk about it like, in a few minutes, but it's like I cannot be fucked. Let's see the more I'm looking at the Destiny. I'm like, see the grind I need to do. I still get the PvP
Oof.
shit I need. I need to fucking grind all the levels up, and then I still need to do all the what's it called? not strikes, raids. I still need to do all the raids, and I'm
Raids,
like, I
raids.
I don't want to
Yeah,
do that. Like, I'd rather do something else with my fucking time. Destiny 2, I think's an easy platinum. I'll probably do that one. I think it auto pops though. That's the only thing with Destiny 2. I think it auto
yeah,
pops
it
PS4
does.
and 5, which I'd bit of fucking pain. I don't really want that, but
Yeah, I would. As I said, I wouldn't have. I'm not going to go into this, but I want it. I will get Destiny 2, but I wanted to do the first one first, if that makes
mm,
sense. I think with Destiny 2, it's not difficult. It's more so it's just like it takes like 100 hours or
oh, is
something
it? Mate, I
stupid
thought it
like
was like
that.
an easy platinum as well. I'll check it
It
out.
is easy on paper, but it's like
Time
it's
sink.
long. Yeah, but the it's the perfect time to play it, I'd argue, because I think by the time the podcast is out, I think it's called Renegade, so it's like the Star Wars DLC, which looks
Oh,
really cool. So it's like as a new player, technically, it's probably the best time to jump into Destiny because, like, obviously, Destiny 2 will still have its committed player base, but like a lot of fringe players will probably be jumping back in as well.
mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of new players as well. So it might be one worth investigating, should we say?
Aye, but I really want to do the Division 2. I feel like we need to get that smashed out.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm off over Christmas, we'll try and organise something. But
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one over Xmas. Yeah.
the only I've not really been playing many games, mate. I've just been busy with fucking our shit. The only other game I played, and mate, I fucking smashed it. When did I start playing it? I played it like Wednesday morning, I think. I played it like an hour before work, and then same on the Thursday, and then I was off pretty much all yesterday. So mate, all of yesterday and all of this morning, I've been grinding Fortnite.
Fortnite, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Mate, I seen just randomly, I seen the fucking like Homer Simpson skins. And it's one of the ones where they kept popping up. And I was like, the FOMO hit me. I was like, I don't really like Fortnite. Like, I played a season of it once, like years ago. It was the one where you get like the Viking, is like the end game reward, like when you complete the battle pass. And I was like, I don't really want to play Fortnite. I've got no intention of playing it, but I really want this fucking skin. So I'm gonna I'm gonna just fucking no life it. And mate, I think it was like 62 levels or something like that you had to grind. And
Oh, wow.
it wasn't the worst because it's like, see, because I'm playing it at the mate, literally, see when I started it, I think there was like 25 hours left or something like that in the season pass. And I was like, I genuinely don't know if I can do this. So I started it. And then, mate, see, because there's like so many quests and challenges and stuff that have just like been stacked up. Mate, like I've
Yeah.
fucking flew through it. Like it wasn't actually that
Oh,
bad.
nice.
And then also you get different challenges for different game modes. So it's like I was playing zero build because mate, I played one fucking game, like original Fortnite, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, no,
Zero
thank you.
build is where it's at for us older folk.
Right, so I played zero build and then done all the challenges on that, and I was like, this is going to be a grind. So you getting these like last XP levels, but then there's Blitz, which is like a wee tiny map. And mate, it's the fucking weirdest thing ever because it's like a Stranger Things map. So it's like all
Hmm.
dark and kind of more like realistic looking. Mate, I'm fucking Ned Flanders in my stupid sexy Flanders outfit. Let's stand in it. Right, mate? Proper let's stand
Didn't
out.
get the memo.
Aye. And everybody else, mate, I'm getting fucking killed by like Vecna and fucking Sabrina Carpenter. And mate, it's a lot of pure mindfucks when you're playing the game. And it's like,
Yeah.
I've just killed Juice World. And then I get fucking like two shotted by Hank Hill. You know what I mean? I'm like, what a fucking universe to be in, man. Like, it's just
Yeah.
the maddest fucking thing ever. But there's Blitz mode, which is like a wee tiny map, and then it's like the circle moves in way quicker, and you start with a gun, so it's just like constant action kind of thing.
Okay. That's cool.
So like smashed through all the challenges on that, and then at the very end, it was Fortnite OG. So it was like the OG fucking map where it's like Lucky Lake and Snobby Shores and all that kind of shit.
Tomato Town.
Aye. So
Good
um,
times.
got the challenges done on that, and mate, literally, I finished it at about 10 this morning or something, like 9 or 10 in the morning, and then just fucking mate went to sleep. I was like, I am fucked. I've probably fucked my sleep schedule getting the Fortnite Battle Pass, but mate, I done it. I get my Homer Simpson skin, and then I done all the bonus stuff because it's like when you beat the Battle Pass, you get like the extra Battle Pass kind of thing.
All right.
So I get the evil Homer skin where it's like him in his wee devil outfit. And he's got the wee black Macarenas. I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer. And I was like, mate, I'm happy. I'm probably gonna fucking
That's cool.
uninstall Fortnite it's next time I boot up my PlayStation. But I'm
Yeah,
glad I got my Homer Simpson skin. That's it. I don't know why. Just one of the ones where it hit me, and I was like, I need to fucking do this. I need to get my Fortnite battle
yeah.
pass done. But
I rate that though. Like I think it's a cool thing to have in a game where you've got like probably a lot of other skins on it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like to add like I don't think you could really sell your account, but if you was to sell your account, like it's got this rare Homer Simpson skin, and like
aye.
it's a cool piece of history, isn't it?
Mate, you know what fucking annoyed me though? So it's like I've got the Homer Simpson skin, which is just him in his like white t-shirt, jeans, shoes kind of thing. I mean, that's another thing. They've added shoes to Fortnite, and it is the weirdest thing. It's like Nike TNs and shit like that, right?
What?
Aye. So it's like
Oh
your wee
my god,
character.
I'm so out of touch.
Mate, it's the
Fuck.
maddest thing as well because it's like Homer Simpson, and then I'm putting like Nike TNs on him, but they're like so tiny because like, his feet are massive. As the thing with the
Yeah.
Simpsons characters is, mate, the hitboxes are huge. See when I'm like driving, there's fucking cars in Fortnite as well. See when I'm driving the car, like his head fucking like sticks out through the roof of the car. He's like too big.
Oh no.
Like mate, I'm taller than everybody. I'm like I'm at a fucking disadvantage.
Hey,
Um,
that's jokes. You can make like a roadman Homer, get some Air Max
aye.
95s on him.
But mate,
You right, lad?
fucking alright, lad. But mate, it was fucking. So I get the Homer skin and then I get the evil Homer skin. And then they added to the store, I think it's like naked Homer, and it's just him in his underwear, like no tap on and nothing. And I'm like, mate, that's the coolest fucking skin ever. Like I want it so bad, but it's like 1,500 V-Bucks or some shit. So it's like £12. And I'm like,
Not the worst.
no, but I'm like, mate, why could that not be in the fucking battle pass? Because you get
Yeah.
Marge is a witch. Ned, like sexy version, and then you get like two random fish characters. And I'm like, I don't want the fucking fish characters. Give me fucking like Bart, Lisa, Mo. Give me fucking something better than that. But I mean, I feel like I've just went on a fucking tangent about Fortnite. But mate, it was good to play something different, and it's a nice, bright, colourful game, which I've not had
Yeah.
one of them in a hot minute. So it was a good time.
Do you do you think instead of doing like do you know you said they added that Homer skin towards the end, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Like if that was there right from the start, do you think you would have been more inclined to just buy the skin and not play the battle pass as
Oh
much
yeah,
as you
mate,
did?
I'd have considered that. Aye. See, especially because
Yeah.
like when I first started it, I was like, I don't know if I've got enough time to like grind the battle pass.
Yeah.
I was like, but mate, the fucking Homer Simpson skin. See, if I had the choice, I'd already bought the battle pass by the time they put it in the store. I was like, I'd have much rather just bought the fucking. Because it's funny as well, because I seen people on like Twitter, because now Fortnite's on my fucking Twitter feed. Fantastic. And it was like, who the fuck would pay? It's like 1,500 V-Bucks for one Homer Simpson skin. I don't even think you'd really get in where see like the backpack and like the glider and shit like that. I don't think you get in like that. It's literally just Homer in his underwear. But it was like, or pay 1,000 V-Bucks and you get like Homer, the alt skin, then you get all the other different skins and all this other shit. You get like a wee Doug as well. You've got like sidekicks that are hanging in Fortnite now. So I've got like a wee banana
Yeah.
dog running about with me called Shug Jr. Big up Shug Jr. But aye, mate, I'd have seriously considered that just to get it. But mate, that's what I've been playing. Fucking Fortnite, Black Ops, bit of Wolfenstein 2. But you've been up to any platinum
Did you get
trophies?
any I was about to say for you, I take it there was no platinum trophies
Nah, no platinum
in that
trophies.
stint for you,
Nah.
no. What have I been playing and what have I been platinuming? Was it last episode where I kind of went on a platinum streak, or
No,
was that
last
not?
episode you hadn't done much.
Hadn't done much. Perfect. Thank you for
Because
the reminder.
I'd got like 7, I think. I think
Yeah,
I'd put in the work, so it's
yeah, you carried
team
hard. Yeah,
swap
yeah.
roles.
So Dispatch, they finally patched the trophy in
Yes.
Dispatch. So went on and got that and concluded my platinum from every year challenge. So I loved it. I put 25 hours into the game, which is way more than you need to, and that was kind of because of that bug trophy. Nobody really knew, is it bugged or do we need to do everything in a specific way? So I was kind of just like replaying it a few different times, obviously to see what like happens on other playthroughs, and then I'm thankful that I did it. I started a fresh save file where I was actively completing every single hack because you need to like hack things in the game. And it has for the trophy, it has to be in one save file, so you can't chop and change save files. It has to be one straight playthrough where you don't fail the hack.
Mhm.
So I was already playing that on the chance of like, you know, maybe if I do it, it will pop the trophy. If it doesn't, then it's bugged. But at least when it gets fixed, it will pop because it did pop for people that did what I did. So I was just a little bit behind. So I was doing that, and I only had to go through a couple of the episodes, which don't take too long to do, and got the platinum for that. I went back to rematch that stinky game. Um, it was an awful experience, even now in November. Like it just, I didn't
It's one of
I
the
didn't
ones.
like it, and
Is it still well populated kind of thing? Because it's one of the ones where
not
it's like I feel
really.
like it's got to go
No.
free to play, really.
Yeah, I think it should be free to play. It's not. Yeah, searching games was taking like it sounds so dramatic, but like at least a minute, maybe a bit
Mm.
longer, which isn't the longest. But in modern gaming, you're kind of used to the like
No, just
snap of your
instant.
fingers, like instant matchmaking. And I thought I only needed to get like 5 assists. Turns out I left it at 15. So I think I ended up playing for like 2 hours because like my teammates were just so shit. And then
You
obviously
should
the
have
wait
dropped me a
times.
message. I'd have jumped on. Mate, I've still got it installed. I've just not
Oh,
touched
do
it in
you?
ages. Yeah.
I thought you just packed it in completely and deleted it when you was done.
No.
But I think we'll talk about like the content that's upcoming, but I'm pretty sure that will make it into a future backlog video. And there is literally just me going like, this game is fucking shit. Like, how can he not fucking score that goal? Like losing my mind. So glad to have that one behind me. I did the like weird partial syncing of trophies for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023. So I previously got that platinum, well, probably 2 episodes now, and I don't know why they gave two PS4 versions, but I had another stack of it, so I just like synced my trophies. So
So you get two
guess it's an auto
platinums.
pop.
That's it.
Yeah, two platinums. I think you could probably get three if you wanted to. It's really weird how they
How's there
split
two
the COD
PS4
launcher.
versions? That sounds weird.
I don't know. And as well, it's not like it's a North American and EU. It's like just two
I wonder if it's like a
COD.
physical digital version.
I didn't buy a physical, so
That's weird.
like I don't know how I've got to it. It's really weird. I can't explain it, but you can wiggle two plats out of it. Speaking of COD as well, I did Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Got the platinum for that. I went through the what was it? The man
Rise of the
back, the
Mama
mama
back or
back.
something.
Yeah, did that one on stream. Wasn't expecting to do it first time, which was pretty sick. I was like, oh yeah, like we're just gonna throw last minute, and then I actually did it, and I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah,
I
mate, I
thought, like because
struggled
when
on
I,
that.
yeah, like and I did as well. Like in the build up, it's like right, I was like, it's difficult, and when I do go to get this platinum, because obviously that's one of the games that was waiting for the challenge to be done. So all of these games that I'm talking about for context are we're just waiting for one or two trophies, and that was one where it's like I'm not really gonna spend time getting this trophy when I can just do it later and like practice a little bit nearer to the time when I'm going to get the other couple of trophies. And then the other trophy was for what's it?
Vehicle
Getting
kills.
100 vehicle kills. Yeah, so I was having to play Nuketown 24/7, and it's harder than you think trying to get 100 kills with an RCXD because the amount of times people would shoot my RCXD before it could even blow somebody up, and I was like, so screaming because like the score streaks take forever to get as well. But yeah,
I think one of the
platinum in that.
helicopters counts for it as well, though, like the chopper gunner or
Yeah,
attack
chopper
helicopter,
gunner.
one of them does.
Yeah, it's the chopper gunner, but it was a weird one where it's like I never really had enough time to get it, if that makes sense,
Right.
in a game, like because it's a score streak, and I wasn't good enough to get enough score as well. Like I was doing all right, but I wasn't doing chopper gunner levels 'cause it was
Mm.
quite a lot. I was just trying to roll my luck on a care package, and I never got one. In 4 hours of playing, I never got a chopper gunner.
Mate, because it's as well, like, I mind, like, I actually really enjoyed Cold War. So, like, I
Yeah,
randomly went back to it. I can't mind when, but I went back to it. And, mate, it was like still a sweat fest. And I was like,
yeah.
oh man, like everybody's got the LC10s and the Joe Marshalls and just I was like, I was hoping I could like, beat up on some kids, you know, like there'd be some fucking shit
Uh,
people still on it, but nah, mate, it's just fucking
yeah.
MLG pros.
Yeah, it's a weird one because I really liked Cold War back in the day. I liked the campaign, I liked the zombies. The multiplayer was the weakest part for me. Like I just wasn't very good at it. It was very sweaty, and I was kind of worried about that going back now. But it's almost like it was easier now for some bizarre reason. Like I was actually doing good 9 times out of 10. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't like it was still sweaty. Maybe I've got better over time, but it was like it wasn't as sweaty as I remember it. So So yeah, that's a nice little 5 year platinum. Then I moved on to Battlefield 6,
Was it
so
the
cleaned up
was it the PS5 or the PS4 version you done?
PS5.
PS5 version. I think it's the four I done.
Yeah, so I do have some PS4 trophies like popped on it.
Hmm.
And ideally, I would probably want to go and do the multiplayer stuff because, like, for the team wipes, you only need to get one, and then
Hmm.
it triggers the
I
trophy,
think
and
that's
I'd
the
assume it'd be
same
the
with the
same.
vehicle kills as well.
Yeah. So it's like I should probably do that for that, and then if I ever wanted to go and clean up Cold War's single player again and the Mama back, fucking hell, like I could do, but I don't know. I'm happy just leaving it in the past. It's so far down my platinum list at the
Mate, it's
minute,
more
but
the pain of having to deal with people for the fire team
yeah.
trophies. I think if you didn't have the fire team, you'd probably do it.
Yeah, that it was a nightmare. And then went to FIFA 26. I didn't get the platinum. I'm at 98%, and I need to qualify for weekend league. So I need to get into I didn't realize there were so many things. You need to get into Division 6, then you need to get 1,000 tokens, and then you can enter. And obviously, it has to be on a weekend. So that's the only trophy I need to get the platinum on, FC
Mm.
26. So that
I
one's
thought it was on the career mode
basically
stuff
done.
you had left for the newest FIFA.
Uh, It kind of was. So like when I was with the missus on the portal, I was doing, I think maybe last episode I may have said I was doing the career mode stuff, which I did. And then I had to do like the 200 games and somebody in my community, shout out um, to you that helped me get basically like you can just do the co-op with someone that's already got
Aye,
200
that's
games in.
aye.
So that was like the only like other time sync one which like helps me out a ton. So thank you for that.
Mate, it's funny you
I,
mentioned FIFA. I've got all the FIFA game. Mind I like bought a load of them, like
yeah.
back in the summer kind of thing. And I was like, I kind of want to get the trophy completion up a bit. And I was like, mate, I installed FIFA 14 and I literally started the game and I was like, I can't be fucked. I just can't be arsed. Because, mate, like, I had FIFA, I don't know if it was 24 or 25, whatever one it was I'd been playing. I had like a career mode save that I was playing. But I just fucking hate the new like FIFA career stuff. See the stuff they've done in like the last few years where it's like player like non-morality, like happiness levels and stuff like that. And it's like
Yeah, and
you
like
got to
their
do the
personality types.
in the training sessions, and I'm like, keep FIFA, keep Football Manager. If I want the Football
Yeah,
Manager experience, I'll play a fucking Football Manager. Like I always liked that FIFA was just like the only thing you had to worry about was like their energy bar. That's it.
yeah. It's like like it's like we wanted more stuff in FIFA career mode, but not like they added stuff, but not the stuff we wanted. Does
Mm.
that make
Yeah.
sense? So yeah,
So
I feel you. It's a bit all over the place now.
I also
It's just
need
too much
to.
stuff.
It's one of the ones where I was like, I don't know if this would make a good video or not. But I was like, remember the Alex Hunter story?
Yeah,
I never finished that, so I was like, I might do like a new playthrough and did the because it's across 3 games. I think I only done the 2 games. I was like, I might start over again and do like a full Alex Hunter playthrough thing. And I was like, I wonder if that could make like a good video. See if you've done it on like the hardest difficulty, and then you're just getting like
Hmm.
fucking pumped 3-0 every game. See how see how far he makes it. Doesn't even make it at the fucking youth
yeah.
leagues.
That doesn't get to Champions League finals with what's his mate William or something.
Right,
His
William,
rival.
because you play as him, and I think he gets a
Yeah,
sister as well. You play women's football at one point as well.
yeah. There's a sister in it as well.
But I had Southampton as my Premier League team when I done it. So I don't think he'd have been going to a Champions League final anyway.
Southampton were pretty decent back in the day with like Mane, Van Dijk, and all
Aye,
of that
Van
stuff.
Dyke, Armstrong.
Shane Long.
Aye, mate, Shin Long
Yeah.
back in the day. But anyway, sorry,
Yeah.
mate. You on your FIFA?
Yeah, so that one's basically waiting to go. And because I've as well, like I'm trying to order the platinums for the video that I do on the thing. So it's all of the platinums are in order with no other games in between. So I've just been popping trophies of things that I've happened to play. So I went into Gears of War and like completed the tutorial, and then that gave me a trophy. Uh, did the similar thing with Demon Slayer 2, but I do actually want to actually play that. Um, Soon, so maybe I'll do that this weekend. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, again, I just popped a fairly
Mm.
easy trophy. It is a platinum that I would like to clean up at some point, but I just don't know when, if that makes sense, because I know you're shaking your head, it is an awful grind, but it is, I've kind of, I don't know, I just maybe want to do it, but I'll see. Like, I'm not
Mate, the
overly fussed about it.
collectibles are a fucking pain. Like, just save
Yeah.
yourself. Don't do it.
Yeah. Been doing Liza P on the channel as well. That's been a interesting experience to say the least. It's yeah, I don't know. It's the jury's still out. I don't think it's making me love Souls-like games, and I don't think it would ever convert me. But I can appreciate that it's probably one of the more beginner-friendly ones,
Mm.
even though it's still really complicated in the sense of, yeah, let's go and read loads of lore outside of the game to understand how to do this or something. Like that's the thing that I don't like about Souls games, but I think that's just a Souls thing,
Right. Do you think you would
which is okay.
drop it to easy just to like get the platinum?
Already have.
Oh, you have.
Already have. And this goes back to the point of wanting to have fun. Like, I was having fun, and then stupid stuff started happening, and I just started getting cooked. And like, even on easy, I'm still getting cooked by things. And like, just, do you know what I mean? Like, bad shit is happening. So it's like, if I'm still getting frustrated on easy, it's going to be a heck of a lot worse on normal.
Mhm.
And I get it, it's like the coward's way out, but I want to actually enjoy the game, if that makes sense. And this kind of goes back to the start of the podcast where we're talking about, is it pointless with all of this difficulty stuff and you playing it on the hardest thing and hating Uncharted? Like, I actually want to give a Souls game a fair shot so I can actually comment on it and be like, well, actually, yeah, it was good. And I feel like if I'm getting pummeled every time, I don't respond well to that. I'm more of a arm on the shoulder kind of encouragement. Get the
Aye.
most out of me that way.
The
And like, don't get me
Fergie
wrong, it's like I
hairdryer
know
wouldn't have worked on you, you're saying?
exactly that. Or well, Jose Mourinho saying I'm too fat to play football. Do you know what I mean? Like with Luke Shaw, and I need the gentle approach, like the buddy one. But yeah, it's like I don't like being negative about games on stream, and I don't like complaining. It's like I want to have fun.
Mhm.
So so yeah, I dropped it down. No shame in doing that. It's still challenging enough for me as it is.
I think especially see when you're like streaming, it's almost you don't want to be pure negative, but it's also kind of like you feel like people are going to get turned off watching it. See when you're doing it where it's like, oh, I've been stuck on this fucking boss fight for like an hour. Like, who the
Yeah.
fuck wants to watch this? Because I remember thinking
People
that.
actually enjoy it.
I remember thinking that with when I streamed Jedi Survivor when that first came out. I think I started it on normal, and then I was like, I'm just gonna put it on easy so that I don't get stuck on any sections and I can just run through it. It'll be more enjoyable for people to watch. But then like watching him stream and like get stuck on stuff and then like overcome it, it's actually fucking enjoyable. And
Yeah,
also, I
it's
seen
cool.
him. I was going to mention it when you said Final Fantasy VII earlier. I seen him streaming Final Fantasy VII. I didn't know there was like stuff you could do. Like I think it's like 4 times speed or something like that he's playing it on. And
Yeah,
I was like, oh mate,
boosters.
that'd be fucking class for the old games.
Yeah, so yeah, all of the old games have it, and that's why I was saying like I could kind of speed run through that one to like using those boosters and like assists or in-game cheats you could call them to like help get the platinum trophy, but I feel like it might take away from that. So
Mm.
yeah, just on the fence. But I think as well for some of the newer Final Fantasies, I know that it's coming to Xbox and Nintendo Switch maybe, and I think they're adding like similar things. So with all of those classic games where they've got the boosters to speed things up and give you like more gil and whatever, I think they're doing a very similar thing in the newer remake games as well. So it'll be interesting to see if PlayStation also get that update and if you can still get trophies in those modes and how much easier it makes platinums get
Mm-hmm.
because like if they add that update to Final Fantasy Rebirth for instance it would make a very long game not a cakewalk but
More doable.
a lot easier, do you know what I mean, and
Mm.
doable. But I'm pretty sure people wouldn't react well because that's the whole point of getting a difficult platinum sometimes, isn't it? Like
Mm.
it goes back to the again to the beginning of the podcast when even with Lies of P, they've added a retrospective update to make the game easier, and in turn, the platinum is now easier. And it's like you never know when the person, I mean, obviously it says the platinum date, but they could have actually completed the main game itself on the hardest normal difficulty. Then, like months later, they patch it and make it easier. It's like nobody's going to be able to tell.
Right. It's the same way. I need to actually check and see if it's still like a rare one. But like Dead Cells, like if you platinum Dead Cells when it first came out, like you're fucking shit hot at it.
Yeah.
But like towards the end, I can't mind how many times I beat it, like legit kind of thing. But then towards the
Mm.
end, like, I had all the fucking like support stuff on, where I was just like, mate, I fucking cakewalked it.
Yeah. Moving moving up with what else I've been playing again. I popped the trophy in Dying Like the Beast, but I am actually going to be streaming that obviously tonight, not for people watching this video, but in terms of us recording. So looking forward to jumping back into that one and cleaning up that platinum. Platinum trophies I did earn as well. I finally got the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare platinum
Nice.
trophy. So I played it. It's really funny. I played it this time last year, maybe for the first time ever. So I did the multiplayer first because that's the unobtainable trophy, which still might be a bit dodgy, but there may be a few workarounds if you can get into. I think it's an Asian
Aye,
server,
Asian
and then you just
servers.
play one game. So for the most part, it probably is unobtainable, but you may still be able to find somebody a connection with
Yeah,
it.
you need a boosting
Obviously,
partner.
yeah, did the campaign last year, so all I needed to do was clean up. Like I needed to find like the all of the weapons, scan the weapons, and get the upgrades, which was just kind of like finding collectibles in COD essentially. But the main thing was the zombies, yeah, like zombies
Yeah.
in Spaceland, which was like oh my, oh my word, what a great experience, but also what an intimidating experience it is. And I do have to shout out I think it's JHT or JTH, one of the guys that I was playing with originally. We did like Dragon Ball Raging Blast earlier this year, and then like connected, and I saw that he was on COD. I think I may have spoken about this, and
Hmm.
I was playing with him for a bit, and then just because of our like he's in America, so it's been really difficult for us to like work through getting the Easter egg, but he was like really helpful in just giving me tips, like because we was trying to do it, but it just didn't like we ended up dying and things like that. So it was like really useful to play with him, and then Hayden as well. Shout out to you, buddy. Again, so knowledgeable about Infinite Warfare zombies and was so helpful in, knowing the locations of all of the stickers and finding all of the like you need to unlock the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 songs and there's like 47 teddy bears across the map and you shoot one and then the teddy bear moves randomly to a different location so then you
Oh,
have to search all 47 locations again and like he knew where they were and stuff and he was like going through video guides and just like assisting that entire process so like I'm super thankful to Hayden so if you're listening mate fucking shout out to you legend glaze Hayden in the YouTube comments as well. W Hayden. And yeah, again, like doing the zombies in Spaceland Easter egg there's a section called Simon Says where there's like it's like a UFO and you have to like hit like Simon says you have to hit things in the right order and that's probably like the hardest part of the Easter egg run because it's like if you mess up it starts spawning in mini bosses so like we got through that and then even the boss fight itself the more people in the game the more end game bosses it spawned so there was
hmm.
two aliens that we had to fight and again like he doesn't know how we got through it because he was thinking that I got like clipped onto something and went down. So I was basically doing the final half of this boss fight with no perks and like it was just insane. And then he went down and I managed to stick a revive and he's like, I don't know how you got that revive. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like I didn't have any perks, so
Hmm.
I needed him back up. So it was a cinematic experience and that's why we do platinum trophy hunting, don't we? For the
I
for
still,
memories like that and epic moments.
I still need to do the zombies for Infinite Warfare, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can be arsed.
I would
Can you do it
I would
solo
a
though?
hundred you can do it solo, but for context, I think it probably took us 2 maybe 3 hours to do it. Like I would obviously don't want to recommend Hayden services, but in the disc in my Discord in the trophy help area, he kind of basically advertised. He said, if anybody needs help with any Call of Duty Zombies Easter eggs, like I'm willing to help
He's the man
people
for it.
with them, and he is the man. And while you could do it solo, I reckon it'd be like World War Two. Do you remember when we done those
That's what I was
Easter
going to
eggs?
say.
It
How
took us
long
like
did
six,
it take us? 6 hours to get that?
something like that. And I think one of the runs was 4 hours. Like
Right.
if you do it solo, I guarantee you it will be like that, but even worse. Like if you get somebody that knows their shit, like I think we probably did it in 2 3 hours,
Hmm.
probably 3 hours, which is like really quick. When somebody's there to talk you through it, opposed to having to figure out every single location of something. So
Mhm.
yeah,
I feel
mate,
like
jump on it.
the good thing with
It
solo
is
is you can
fun.
just pause it though. Whereas online you need somebody to
Yeah,
like train the wee crawler, keep them busy.
y- yeah, true. But like, if your job is just training the zombie, then it's all good. And then I went back as well to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So that got a PlayStation 5 upgrades and also like obviously the trophies for it. And 2 years ago when that upgrade happened, I think I brought the season pass DLC, so I wanted to play that. And when I booted up the game, it like auto popped like 82% of the trophies and like didn't do a bunch of like the grindier ones where it's
Oh,
like fight the secret boss, fight these things, collect these things, level this area up and summon Shenron. And so it was like it was just basically left me with the shit trophies. And like, despite uploading my save file, like one of them is upgrade your training center to level 10 and then do the training level.
mm.
So I've already got the platinum. So it's like, how can I go from a save file that has it leveled up at level 10, but then transferring my save file and the room isn't upgraded? So I have to go back and like collect everything all over again and get all the money up and things like that. So it's just really weird how the trophies auto popped. And I was reading in a forum like some people it popped perfectly, other people had a similar issue, and I was just like, yeah, like what do I do? So I just ended up replaying the game, and it was a nice bite-sized experience just going back and playing it again because it is a really good game. So yeah, cleaned it up, and again it was weird. It was like you needed to summon the dragon 10 times, but I think I only had to do it 4 times, and like it was just really weird things like that. It was like it had partial progress from the previous save file, but it didn't pop me the trophy, and I'm like, how does it didn't make any sense. But happy to have that platinum trophy for a really awesome game. And then I'm hoping by the next podcast I'll have the Destiny 1 platinum.
Ooh.
So I've just been playing through that, and I've got one trophy left in Destiny, and that is for leveling up the Warlock subclass. But I guess what I have done in the last week or so was get like the Flawless Raider and all of that stuff done,
Mm.
which again, the shout out to the guys that carried me through it. They were just insanely good at it. Like there's an entire like dedicated community of like veteran Destiny players that know all of the tips and tricks, and they're like, right, you stand over there, buddy, and
Don't
don't do
do
anything.
anything.
Yeah. So like it is a cheap way of getting the trophy, but I also don't care. I've
Yeah,
got the
just get
trophy.
it
Like,
done.
I, yeah, like I've tried, and you know, like I've tried to organize sessions within like Discord and PlayStation profiles, and it's like we've kind of got a bit of a group that of people that want to do it, but like with everyone else's commitments, you know, somebody living here and there's a time zone here, it was really hard to like link up to get it done, like where everybody contributes and does it
Mhm.
legit, if that makes sense,
Because
opposed
how
to the
many
way that
people
I
do you
got
need? Like
carried.
five or six kind of thing?
You need six ideally. You can do it with five, but it's like a bit awkward. And like the other thing as well is that I don't know how to explain it. Like with that raid, everybody needs to actually do a little bit of research and understand their role and pull their weight. And
Mm.
like, I was guilty of it because I was searching through. I thought it would be like really easy and straightforward to do, right? So I went into it, I guess, underestimating it, the challenge
Like
of
you're good
it.
at FPS games, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. And like while we did, and we made like some good progress, we kind of hit a roadblock because we couldn't cross the bridge because we didn't actually have enough players. So like we did a great job to get where we did, but we couldn't progress because of the lack of players. But then it turns out if you use a certain class, you can like jump over, and it's like, well, we weren't prepared for that. And it's one of those things where it's like, all right, I need to prepare to pull my weight, but then I also need to make sure that the other five people that are playing in this session have also watched this game that is now 10 years old and are
Mhm.
going to pull their weight. And it's just, it's a lot to ask of people, you know, and it's just of other commitments and things like that. It's just really hard to schedule as well. So,
Mhm.
but glad to almost have the platinum trophy on that after like 11 years or something. Like it's gonna, I love Destiny, man. It's gonna feel so good to get that. It's like a, I don't want to say childhood, teenage game, should we say?
Mhm. And just
Like,
a game that's got good memories tied to it, kind of thing.
yeah. So, that's everything that I've been playing. I did pick up a few games as well.
Ooh, Black Friday
I'm
deals.
sure that. kind of Black Friday stuff. So like Space Marine 2, that I brought it because it went on like a before Black Friday went on like it went down in price, and then it actually went on to a Black Friday sale for like way cheaper. So I like sent back the original copy to Amazon and then just picked up the cheaper version for like 17 quid.
Oh, that's not bad.
I got yeah, really good, isn't it? Like 17 quid for a game that looks really fucking cool and something that I'm interested in. It seems like a bargain because that was holding its price for a
Mm.
really long time at like full price. Picked up the Oblivion remaster in physical, and I know a lot of people have been complaining about it because you only get like you basically you need an online connection to download the game. It's not fully on the disc. I don't really give a fuck about that. I'm
It's a
happy to
pain,
download
but
it.
it is what it is.
I get the principle. I think it is really cheeky that a game doesn't come on the disc in 2025, but that's a common problem that's just the way the world's going, unfortunately.
What's
Um,
the platinum like for Oblivion?
I think it's really easy. It's like 40 hours, probably
Oh,
like
is it?
maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10. Like it's so much easier in comparison to Skyrim. And I think that's like I've never played it properly, and it's one that I've always wanted to. And like this remaster basically is a remake of how like you've seen how good it
Mm.
looks and stuff. Um, and I was just shocked by 40 hours nowadays for a platinum. It's crazy to say that that's not that long,
Yeah, 40
considering
hours and it's a
like
2 out of 10 difficulty.
yeah, so I'm just thinking I'm going to play it, and I love Skyrim, so I'm hoping that I love this as well, and it's something that I can just fall into. So that's kind of hopefully a Christmas like
Yeah, when you're
cozy
off
plan when
work,
I get
just
some.
kind of chill
Yeah,
feet up.
exactly. Yeah, so that's got that. That was around 20 quid, 25 quid maybe. So again, a really good deal. I thought picked up Star Wars Outlaws. I know that's a bit of a dodgy game, but
That
yeah,
might be on
I
PS
said to you.
Plus.
Oh, if it is, I'm sending it back. But it was under 20 quid, or like again, it was like I feel like the price I paid for it was fair, seeing everything that I have seen about the game, if that makes sense. I was like, it's definitely not worth 60 quid, but I have a feeling it's worth what I paid. So when I get round to playing it, hopefully I enjoy it. I think I'm ready to tackle a Ubisoft-esque kind of game after, not doing one like that for some time. And then I also picked up The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 on PlayStation 3. And I was kind of alluding to earlier when I was like, when you were saying about, oh, if PlayStation 3 shut down and stopped the syncing and you can't get platinums anymore. And I was like, oh, well, I'd really love to get like all of the like Spider-Man Edge of Time, Shattered
I
Dimensions. Like
think
I know
yours are
they're like
expensive.
they're expensive, but I think they would be one, really cool as a collector's item, and two, I think I've never really been attracted to getting the platinums for them because they're quite long and grindy and the collectibles are tedious. Even for the Amazing Spider-Man games, those collectibles seem a little bit fucky,
Yeah, I was
but I
gonna
think it's
say,
like 20 hours though, so it's not like to me it sounds fucky, but it's not 80 hours like getting fucked by RNG collectibles. It's only 20, so I don't know.
I've got the
But
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and I was like, oh, I bought it with like the intention of doing a video like down the line, and then
yeah.
Platin Adam done a video on the Amazing Spider-Man 2. He released it like same time as Marvel's Spider-Man 2 came out, and it was like a platinum the wrong Spider-Man 2 kind of thing. And like, see,
Yeah.
watching it, I was like, fuck that. Because I think it's like a massive grind at the end to get the suits and stuff. And I was like, mate,
Yeah.
I wanted to do it. Because I think it's the same as you. I'd looked at like the trophy guide and I was like, oh, that's like, doesn't look that bad. But then see, like actually watching somebody else do it, I was like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that. So, mate, watch his,
I
watch his video and make sure you want to do it before we start
yeah,
popping
it's
trophies on it.
I think it's Triple PV I watched. I think that's the right guy. I could be wrong. Apologies if it is, but I think he here's the video. It was can I platinum it in 24 hours, essentially, was his challenge that he did on Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. And I'm just seeing them and I was like, it's obviously not Insomniac Spider-Man, but I'm just intrigued to see like for the love of the game purpose. Like if I don't want to platinum it, then I'm not going to force myself, but I just want to see it and experience it because I actually really like the Amazing Spider-Man movies and they like continue after the movie. So it's like just added
Mm.
lore, if that makes sense, and like kind of canon in a weird way. So I just want to experience it and have fun really. And being a Spider-Man fan, it's like I feel like I kind of owe it to myself a little bit to try these ones and then like save up a bit of money each month and then get Edge of Time and then like in a few months time get Shattered Dimensions because obviously they're like 70, 60 quid
Mm.
and then it will build out my physical collection as well of
Every
holy
single
shrine
Spider-Man
game.
game. Get every
Yeah,
shrine to
except
Spider-Man going.
yeah, except for the modern ones which are digital. So, but yeah, that's I think that's been my pickups. Did you get anything?
Nah, like I said, there was a bunch of stuff I seen. Like there was the Precinct, which is like a game where it's like, remember like old school GTA where it's like top down?
Yeah, I remember you saying about this.
That the limited edition physical version was on sale for 25, and I was like, ooh, kind of tempted. But it's one of the ones where it's like, I can see that being on PS Plus in like a year's time. So I was like, I'll
Yeah.
just hold off. And then the exact same thing with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, the collector's edition. I think I mentioned it like a few months back. I was like, mate, it's on sale in Smiths for £80, down for 120, like I pure want it. It's on sale now for 50 at Smiths and Amazon. But I'm like,
Mm.
it's gonna go on PS Plus. Like I can just feel it. And
Yeah.
also, as cool as that skateboard is, I'm not gonna use it. And it may be like cool for like wall decoration, but
I was gonna say wall decoration, that'd be sick.
I don't know. I'm just like fuck it, I'll just leave it. So, um, there's a bunch of games I've seen that I wanted to buy, but I've not actually pulled the trigger on any. I probably won't. Because mate, I think I'm gonna need a new car. I was driving home for work Thursday, I think it was, and mate, I could just smell like a fire. See, when I was driving, I was just like, mate, I'm like, is my engine on fire? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is my clutch gone? Like, what the fuck is wrong with my fucking car?
Yeah.
And mate, it's making this weird noise for the engine. It's like I think it's got to be like the belt or something like that. The fan belt might be going. So I'm like, maybe time for a new car coming up soon. So probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Just spunk money on games that I don't really need. But mate, back to like
Yeah.
Black
Adult
Friday.
life.
Aye, it's fun, isn't it?
Can you get a car on Black Friday or not?
Hit Arnold
Black
Clark
Friday finance deal.
Black Friday deals. Get a fucking '06 Corsa for like £1,000. Um, the only thing I bought, like gaming wise, was PlayStation Plus. So I'd said last episode I was like, mate, I grinded out these premium games because I'm not buying premium again. Like there's no games on premium I want to play. They're not adding in. All the games they've been adding to Tomb Raider, which mate, I fucking love Tomb Raider. But I've got the trilogy on PS3, so it's like I've already got the fucking game. But mate, it's £120 down to £80 for premium, and PS Plus Extra was only £75 for the year. So I was like, I'm paying the extra £5, and there's that off chance that they might add like a fucking game. I think the Spider-Man games as well count towards it. See, like the PS5 version, because it's like that's
Mm.
classed as like a remaster. So that just saves me having to, mate, this is how fucking lazy I am. Having to dig out the case and get the disc and put it in. I can just download it off PS Plus. So I was like, mate, for the extra £5, fuck it. I think I paid. I get £90 worth of PlayStation vouchers on Shop too, and because of the Black Friday deals, I think it was like £75 I paid. So I bought the Battle Pass actually for Fortnite. So I think I've got like £3 left. So I need to jump on the PlayStation store, see if there's anything decent on the digital sales.
Probably some shovelware. Like for the PlayStation membership, did you get that on an actual sale?
Oh, that's on the Black Friday sale.
Mate, because like the thing that really frustrates me with these sales is it's for new accounts only a lot of the time, and it's like you can't stack your renewal. So it's like, in my experience, it's like yeah, pay 120. So it's like yeah, it's like I have to. My renewal's at a weird time of the year where it's like mid-December, so it's like I kind of need to wait for a December Christmas promo if they ever do a discount on it.
I think they've
So
done a New
it's
Year one of the times, because one time I got it at New Year and you got PUBG for free with it. And that's when PUBG was still like £30-40 to buy. But I just got lucky that my PS Plus has ended at Black Friday, and I can constantly just keep hitting the deals every single year.
yeah, like it's really frustrating though because as like a long-term subscriber, they don't actually give you anything. Like they don't actually encourage you to renew. Like it's all new people and like great, yeah, new people deserve a deal, but it's like I've been paying for this service for over 10 years. Like you'd think you'd let me stack a membership at the like the
Where's my
renewal
loyalty
prices
rewards?
that exactly that. It's like really, really frustrating, I find, but that's life.
You just need to let your
So
PS Plus run it. Mate, maybe I was going to say maybe buy like a wee 6 month card kind of thing, and try and like get it so that your PS Plus ends
Time it.
in November, but at the
Yeah,
same time, see the amount of money you would save just buying like a full year.
it's cheaper
It's
overall.
probably
Yeah.
cheaper than buying like a 6 month and then a 3 month kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I may just try and firm no PlayStation Plus until maybe New Year or something, like go a couple weeks and just see if I can hit something. Because when do they do like Chinese New Year or like the Lunar
Oh,
New
I don't know
Year
when
stuff?
that is.
Because there's always a deal for PlayStation Plus around then, but I don't know if that's January or later on in the year. But that always has some good Plus related sales.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
end of January kind of. Mate, I thought
it's
I
the end of
like
Jan.
uh a video idea. I'm not gonna fucking do it because I need PS Plus. But I was like, say like I like I played PlayStation for a year with PS Plus, or trophy hunting for a year without PS Plus. I'm like, mate, that'd be a fucking good video idea. But fuck that, I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. Somebody
Be
else can do
interesting to
that.
know how much money you spend as well on like the games versus like, oh, I wanted to play Sword of the Sea, and that's obviously included in PlayStation Plus right
hmm
now. It's like, oh, I had to spend £15 or however much it is,
Or like, I
and
really
then
wanted
just seeing
to
the saving.
platinum this game, but it's got online services, so I can't platinum it. So I've had to do something else.
Yeah,
I was like, mate, that'd
yeah,
be like a cool. Also, but see, because we've had PS Plus for so long, we've got so many fucking games in that digital library that we can't play as soon as we lose PS
yeah.
Plus. But I was one of the ones where I was like, that's a cool video idea. I'll let somebody else do it. I ain't fucking storming that hill. But aye, mate, that's pretty much it. Gaming wise was just the year of PS Plus. Got that. So not really any big gaming purchases. I don't think I'll really be. Well, I'll check the digital store, see what's on the sale. But I don't think I'll be buying any games before the year ends, off the top of my head. Because mate, I was going, what the fuck? I've got like fucking tubs of games and stuff like that, and I was going through it for something. Oh, it was 50 Cent. I was trying to find the 50 Cent game, see on the 360. I was
Mm.
digging that out, and then mate, I was just looking at all the games I've got, and I was like, fuck, mate, I've got like Prince of Persia. I got that last year.
Yeah,
Red
I've got
Dead
that as well.
1. Mate, they're still in like the cellophane. I've not even opened them yet. And I'm like, I really need to fucking stop buying games. It's just a waste of money at this
Yeah,
point. Because I think Red Dead's getting added to PS
it
Plus
is.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's
Fucking
like
hell, man.
probably the week the podcast drops, like start of December, it
Mm-hmm.
comes out, and for iOS and Android as well,
That's what I was
which
going to
is
say. Red Dead
insane,
1's on fucking iPhone or some shit. I was like, fuck me. Through
crazy.
Netflix as well.
Yeah.
But aye, mental. But aye, I don't think I'll be buying any games before the year ends outside the PlayStation sale if there's something pure dirt cheap that tickles my pickle. But aye.
Tickle, tickle.
Aye. But aye, that says, mate, what about content wise? What you got coming up then?
Yeah, so I had every intention of getting the platinum from every year video like in production. I've done the script for it. It probably needs like a couple tweaks, but I normally do that when I'm in the booth doing the
Spitting
voice.
fire.
Yeah, doing the voiceover. Then like if something doesn't flow, then I'll kind of like improvise on the spot. So I've not actually like recorded that voiceover into the timeline yet, because as part of that challenge, I ended up cleaning up a bunch of games, right? Or cleaning up backlog, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what the difference is, but I made a video falling into the hype of the backlog cleanup videos, which I really love watching other people's content. And I was a bit skeptical myself to, it kind of feels like I'm almost selling out on content because I like to be original to
Yeah,
an
you feel
extent.
like you're just
And
doing what's popular kind of thing.
yeah, and I'm doing what's popular, but I guess the game is the game. Like sometimes you do have to follow these trends in a certain way, and it's like I do kind of feel a bit cheap, feel a bit like a whore selling myself out to this. But on the other side, I think it's still really interesting because I'm still different from everybody else doing it, if that makes sense. And it's still a unique video, and the games that I'm playing are different, which I think are interesting, and I hope people are finding interesting. So that video is already out on my channel, and it's done really well, and the support on that has been sensational. So when you're listening to this podcast, on Thursday, so in about 4 days' time, there will be a part two to that video that comes out of a new batch of games. So make sure you got your eyes peeled for that one dropping on Thursday, and it will be dropping at 5:57 p.m. on Thursday. So
Mate, it
yeah,
was
mate,
I said to you before we started, but it was like I think you'd mentioned in previous episodes about people doing the like trophy cleanup, and I'd never watched any of
yeah.
them. but I watched your video and I was like, man, it's like I actually really enjoyed it kind of thing. And especially I think see when you're like smashing it like so many quick platinums kind of thing to like still get a
Yeah.
video with it. And it was still
It,
interesting as well.
ma- yeah, like it makes sense. Like it's just the stars kind of aligned in a way when I did that bigger challenge and I thought, right, well, I've got that big challenge, like that big project video, right? And I think I'm targeting December anyway, because that's when people are home from work and school and people can watch like the
CPMs
40
at the
minute
highest.
or yeah, can sit and watch a longer form video, but I think it just makes sense to ride this momentum, and it's doing well, and people have given really positive feedback. So it's like that's what people want to see. I am the jester, I am the monkey performing for the people. So let me give them what they want. Do you know what I mean? For the time being, and it's still stuff that I want to do, and I'm like Destiny, for instance. Spoiler, that will be featured in that video when I hopefully get the platinum between now and Thursday, as of recording this. But like I was doing Destiny anyway for the sake of it, and it's
Mm.
just kind of naturally aligned with this trend that is going on, which is awesome. And that's how like a lot of these games have just fallen into place, like if by magic, which is I guess super lucky and grateful that it's all happened. So it's just fun, and you get to talk about 5 games. And as a content creator, I can't speak for others, but it's really easy content to make in a way because I don't have to go through an entire platinum and say, I walked here,
Mm.
I got a trophy. I picked this up, I got a trophy.
This
I
is
can
the
say,
story.
this is the story. I can say, I played this story 10 years ago. Here are my thoughts. I really liked it. I liked this about it. I thought it was really cool. Nathan Drake was having a midlife crisis, blah, 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 blah. Make a joke. Then I can move on to the 4 trophies and be like, okay, so for this, I needed to do this. And this was the experience. It was okay. The servers for this game are dead. I really struggled. Bosh, done,
Mm.
quick, done. And I'm very to the point. I don't like edging people for ages. Like just show something, tell the story, on to the next.
Mm.
And that really works for me. That's what like my previous content has done as well. So the fact that I can share 4 or 5 awesome platinums in one video is amazing.
I kind of, like I've been saying, mate, I need to fucking do it with Tony Hawk video, get that done. But I think there's something more authentic about somebody just sitting down and talking about their experience, kind of thing with the game. And also, like, mate, how many games have we done where it's like you like, start it, or even like you platinum it, you get all the footage, and you end up not doing a video on it, or you're like, I just
Yeah,
don't know how to turn this into a video, and then it's like, mate, you just delete the fucking footage. Whereas where it's, I liked where it's like you just 5 games, just talk about them, go through them all.
yeah. Because like some of my earlier content as well, that's what it is. Like my earlier content is this just in a longer form where I actually just sit down to the camera and talk about, okay, so use my Demon Slayer platinum. I got the platinum and I was like, is Demon Slayer worth platinuming? Yes or no? This is my experience. Let me talk
Lollipop
you through the
chainsaw.
journey and what?
Lollipop chainsaw. That
Yeah, Lollipop
platinum.
Chainsaw. Don't platinum this because I hated myself and I hated the bugs in it and things like that. And it's like some of them perform well, some of them don't. But in this condensed format, it seems to work really well. So, and
Mm.
as I said, it suits stuff that I've done previously. So it's a W
No,
from me.
it was a good video, mate. Hopefully it keeps popping off. I think it was
Yeah.
like, I think it's funny because in the video you're like, if this gets 100 likes, I'll do a part two, and it was at like 360 likes or something. When I watched it, I was like, we're getting part fucking two.
Yeah, it's one of those things with YouTube. It's such an up and down thing. Like the next video could get 10 likes or
Mm.
0 likes. Like you never know, and like you don't take anything for granted. But when I said 100 likes, I was like, I think I averaged 20 to
Mm.
30. And that's I'm not being like upset. Like that's still really fucking good that people are doing like engaging with the video like that. So when I said 100, I was like, okay, like I think that might be realistic because like I wasn't expecting it to get a lot of views, if that makes sense. Like
Mm.
I wasn't expecting it to do that, and like a lot of the time when people watch videos, they forget to subscribe and they also forget to like. They just sometimes watch because it'll be like autoplay or something. So I was like, yeah, okay, like maybe it'll get like maybe 1,000 views and do well in that regard for my channel, but people aren't gonna like it. And I just looked at it, and I was like, it was like within the first 2 hours or 3 hours, it was already over 100 likes, and I was like, what? Like, this is insane. Like, the people love it.
Mate, I know it's like
They
such
love
a
me.
meme where it's like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But mate, genuinely,
Yeah,
like even in your
it's
streams,
important.
I forget to like it all the time. Like I'm
Yeah,
watching streaming and you're like, can we get to 12 likes? And I'm like, oh fuck mate, I've been sitting in here for like 2 hours. I've not even fucking liked it or anything.
yeah. And if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, don't forget to drop us a
Like,
like on
comment,
like it
subscribe,
exactly. It
five
does help
star.
out the podcast more than you can believe. But yeah, I had a kind of like a pinch me moment with that video's like success. And do you remember when we had Snam on and he said that he did a video and like he just checked his YouTube studio and it was just completely like blowing up and stuff. And he's like, right, I've got a very similar video in the like that
I
how do I
ride
put
the
it?
momentum kind of thing.
That ride the momentum and like obviously he had another game. Was it like Resident Evil or something like
It was
something to
Dead Space into
was it?
Resident Evil, I think it was.
Yeah. So it's like he had the thing to continue that momentum as well, which flowed nicely. And I was just like out on a walk and I was like, hang on a minute, like this could be the chance to like while the iron's hot, strike it, keep up the hard work and just hope that it continues to flourish. So that was kind of like a right, take that amazing man success story and see if I can replicate it in my own unique way. So
So is your next video going to be the part two then?
yeah, the next video will be part two. Ideally, it's almost like a weird form of what's the word?
Progression?
Procrastination.
Oh.
No, procrastination from the bigger video because I know that's going to be a big project.
Mm.
And I was like, right, let me make this backlog cleanup, what have you, backlog busting as I like to call it. Let me just get that video because it's a really quick win. It doesn't take me long to edit. Like it can be as long as the games are there, which there is a good amount of games there that I have footage for, can be like pumped out. Then it's like obviously quick to do, and I have stacks of footage and games for it, which is really good. Um, so yeah, I was like, let me just get that video out, and then I'll start working on the big one because I'm not going to upload. Like I've been fairly consistent with my uploads. Like it's been like one every week for November, I think, or two every week. So I was like, let me just get something out, and then I can like ghost for a couple of weeks while I'm working on that big project. But yeah, I've had to push that back. It's still going to come out in December, but I'm just going to ride
Mm.
this backlog cleanup stuff. So that will be the next video. What do you think I should say for the likes? Should I do 100 again? Should I up it to
You got
250
to go
likes
250, I reckon.
or 500, or is that greed? The greed they speak about in the
I was
Bible?
about to say. Mate, I
Because
fucking
like if
love
it's
the flip
500,
videos.
like it it may not hit 500 for some time, so then it actually gives me reason to work on a different video. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Um, but yeah, like I've obviously increased the like goal a little bit, but if that does extremely well, then there'll be a part three the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it slows down a little bit, then I can do the other project. But you got any content in the works in the gulag?
No, so I think, I say I want to get that Tony Hawk video done. I like the idea of just sitting down and talking. So it's like in my head, I've got the Tony Hawk video, which is like just sit down and talk. Then in that, I'm going to mention like grinds and like the worst kind of like grinds I've done in games. So then I'm like another sitting down just like a commentary video. 'Cause that's kind of like, I'm
Hmm.
like, mate, I'd be fucking, mind like the old school COD commentary videos back in the day. I'm like, see,
Yeah,
just like
that's what
doing that.
Trophy Troy does a lot of as well, doesn't he? When he's just like talking about a topic and it's just him fucking playing Modern Warfare 2 or Max Payne 3, and I'm like, yeah, it's chill.
Aye.
It's
So it's
classic, you know?
like Tony Hawk video, then in that mention like some of the worst grinds I've done, do a commentary video talking about the worst grinds, because mate, I've done some fucking bad ones. See like Batman Arkham Origins, the multiplayer for that, was mate, there's like so many. See when you like start thinking about it, you're like, fuck, that was like 30 hours I spent fucking grinding online for this shit. So I think they two would be cool. I'll probably do the Tony Hawk video, and then I think I did mention it last episode, but I bought one game which was, oh fuck, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's made by Colin Moriarty. So I think next
Oh
week,
yeah, yeah,
I can't remember what it's called. Fuck knows what it's called, mate. But
yeah. I don't know what it's called. I know what you're on about. Was that the IGN guy or
yeah,
something?
the guy for IGN. So I'm like, I'll
Yeah.
probably record that next week and then see how long that takes to get a video at it. And then, so maybe two videos, hopefully, if I get my Mac together and fucking like knuckle down and get it done. I think that would be cool to get two videos done before the next episode. But there's another video I want to get done before Christmas, which I think will be funny. and that's the one I'd mentioned where I was like, see if I'm like motivated to get it done. I think it could be
Yeah.
funny. And the bald cap was on sale, so I'm like,
Did you get the board cap?
no, it's in my basket. I need to buy it. It's one of the ones. I don't know if you're the same where it's like I hate buying something on Amazon where it's like £3 or £4. I'm like, I'll round it up to 10 and then I'll buy it off Amazon. If that makes sense. Mate,
Yeah,
it's so
like
fucking
yeah.
stupid, like saying it out loud, but it's like I don't know why. But I'm like,
No, I get it. Like if it's to get like free shipping or if you just want to be like environmentally friendly because you know that you're going to end up ordering something the next day, like you may as well
aye.
just
So
round it
I'm
up.
like, see if there's anything else I can get with. Um, but I'm like, I think that I nearly said that. I think that video could be funny though.
I think so. If
When I
you
get it
can
done.
execute it perfectly, it will be jokes.
Aye. And there's like certain bits in it where it's like I know I can like because obviously I can like use the gym in the school, so there's like a wee skitting where it'll be like me in the gym just fucking hitting the weights.
Pumping some iron.
Aye, I'm like, mate, that could be funny. And it's like I can set. It's not like I need to worry about going to like a public gym and setting up a tripod kind of thing. It's literally it's just
Yeah.
gonna be me. I can set up my wee tripod and just yeah, just feel like a wee fucking. I'm thinking like like a training montage kind of thing is what it could be.
Yeah.
That's what I
Do you know
had
what
in
you
my
should
head.
do? You should put like pink fluffy tassels on the edge of the weights as well. Like, I think with the person in question, it would really suit their personality
Mm,
to do that as well.
right, but that's one of the ones where it's like that video, like how much to prioritize it because it's like tied into an actual event that happens in December. So it's
Mm.
like I want to drop that the week of they're doing something to see if it would maybe pop off. But anyway, so maybe before the next episode, I'd like to get one video done, bare minimum, maybe two, see how it goes. But anyway,
Stuff.
that's pretty much it.
And of course, everyone can find you at Gastromo on YouTube.
Aye, enjoy
I remember,
Death Rough on YouTube.
yeah. We don't really promote ourselves on the podcast. Like people listen to this and like if they discover us, they probably just don't even realize that we do YouTube. We talk about it, but they may not
Aye.
know where we're housed.
Especially
So
because we don't even say our names in the intro anymore.
yeah, just straight to it,
I
straight to the
just
good
get
stuff.
straight to business. But I think
Business.
I still need to actually record the Game of the Year video for Adam.
Yeah, I've recorded mine earlier this week, and I said I'd get it to him this week, and we're now on Saturday, so I kind of need to just haul ass and edit the 20-second clip and send to him.
Yeah, it never gave me a deadline for when I need to send it, but I should probably get that done soon. Maybe do that tomorrow or something. But
Yeah,
mate,
I sent him the game that I've like firm picked. I was like, I just need a minute to do the footage.
yeah, I told him I was like, it's between these two, and I know which one it's going to be.
Yeah.
But mate, there was a game, and I'm like, maybe I hold off, and it get revealed, and it's like some skateboarding game that's getting added to
Oh
PS
yeah,
Plus in December. I was like,
that looks
oh,
really cool.
I was like, I might need to hold off because mate, that could steal it. See if it's like, actually good.
Yeah, it's made by one person as well, solo dev, which is even cooler.
So I'm like,
That
might hold
that
off.
game could go one of two ways. Like it could be a fantastic game regardless, but I guess you kind of hope that the platinum trophy list is like moderately like not easy but like good and kind to you.
Mhm.
Like that game has it could be one of two things. It could be like the piss easy platinum or it can be like the most insane platinum like an 8 out of 10 difficulty, which would be quite fun as well.
Yeah.
But it looks awesome.
Because I don't even think we mentioned. I don't think it would have been at last episode, but it's like the PS Plus games that are coming in December as well, where it's like
Yeah, they're giving
Lego
us like
Horizon.
5 games.
Yeah,
Yeah. Finally, after like 3 months of like slop, they've pulled their act together and given like Killing Floor 3 Horizon,
I think Killing Floor
which I
Threes
can't.
might be kind of shit though. Everybody says two's way better.
Yeah, apparently. Again, it's like not games that really tickle my pickle too much, but I'm grateful that they're actually games I don't own and are relatively new. So,
Mate, I kind
bit of a
of
W.
I want them there. PS Plus to me should always be like the way it was in PS3 era, where it's like here's this AAA game, here's Spec Ops: The Line, right, and then here's these two like unique wee indie games that you've probably never heard of, like Gianna Sisters or some shit, and it's like, mate, that's the way it should be. Like, give me the big games that I want, so I get my money's worth, but then also like expose me to something new that I might like. Because mate, the
Yeah,
Outlast trials as well is getting added, and it's a 3 out of 10, 25 hours, mate. That could be a fun one to play.
that's multiplayer though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Outlast
multiplayer.
Trials. Anyway, I'm sure people probably would have seen that and already started playing those games by the will be playing those games, adding them to their lists. And I think as well, the Lego Horizon game was like cheap on a Black Friday sale, so some people brought that on
Yeah,
physical
I
as
seen it for
well.
like £12.
So
It's on
yeah,
sale everywhere at the minute.
so it just makes me think, oh great, PlayStation have given us a £12 game, like fantastic,
You
everybody.
gonna get the platinum for it?
I don't know. Like I'll probably check it out at some point, but I'm in no rush to do it. Like I would like to. That's probably the closest I'll ever come to a Horizon Platinum. So
Mm. I think it's got to be one of the easiest Lego games as well with platinum. I don't think there's much
yeah, I think
grind
so.
to it. But anyway, where you at then, mate?
Enemy.
Get anything else before we wrap it up?
No, I'm
You good to go?
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go get streaming. So yeah, that's I think that's everything. I think it's been a good episode. I think we've had a good debate. Of course, if you've enjoyed it, drop a like, share it with a friend. We are on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, so you can follow us on all of those platforms if you want.
Mm.
And drop a comment. Get involved in a debate. What's your thoughts? Do you think it's pointless? Are we out of touch? Are we wrong? Or do you agree with us? Let us know.
Aye, we're never wrong. And mate, I love that before we started, I was like, this will probably be like an hour and a half long, and we're at 2 hours 20. So it's always the way it
Perfect.
goes.
It's the sign of a good podcast, though, isn't it, mate? Like we go right, we're going to be so regimented, and then we just talk about a topic, and I think it's interesting to me to talk about, and it doesn't even feel like we're recording the podcast. So
Aye, it's just
that's
two
the beauty
pals
of this.
chatting, talking about Disney and
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. But on that note, we'll see you motherfuckers
And
next one.
9.
And not November. We'll do it next year. We'll get it done next year.
Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Peace.